And welcome back. It's been a couple weeks since we were lost in the Deadlands. We must have been really lost. So, anyways, look at my flashlight.
That's not a flashlight.
Anyways, so when we last got together, craziness happened. They'd stumbled into a small, beautiful seaside village, attempting to find the path to find Lakesh. And people were doing some shopping and everything was going great. Jim was making friends. And then just out of nowhere, a gunshot rings out. And Henry apologizes for leaving a mess in the cantina. Throws the woman a couple bullets and runs out of the place after everybody else. Throws an incendiary grenade down an alley to make sure that he and Psyche can get away. And then they flee the town. So it was about average. They went a couple hours south. They hid the vehicle really well along the beach area. And then they had a nice group conversation while they waited for the man to show up and give them information. And he had just shown up the last time we talked. And he was about ready to spill his beans or something.
Yeah.
Or get shot in the face. With Henry, we never know. So,
well, that's all right, because I was the one that approached him.
He's only got a few bullets.
We will find out momentarily.
Approaches him first, pops him in the face. Oh wait, was that the guy we were looking for? This is not the droid we were looking for.
It's not the droid you were looking for.
Oh. Okay, so it was late in the evening. Moon had already come out. The moon and moon were both out. Skippy had been doing aerial reconnaissance and saw the guy coming on his bike just before he got there. And he had shown up and he was like, "Good, I finally found you. I need to tell you where they're at."
Okay, where are they?
So, they were taken. The people, they took them. Not them, him. They took him. The people are called the Kraken.
All right.
Oh, is their ship. The people in the ship are both called the Kraken. But the Kraken have the town under their control back there, and they borrow us sometimes. most of the times they return us. But when outsiders come into town, sometimes they borrow them and never return them. We never see those people again. And that's where Lakesh was taken.
Do you know where they take them?
They come by boat to the dock when they are signaled by the people. Had you stayed in town that evening, you probably would have been kidnapped by the same people.
Darn.
I mean, this evening.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I can't.
Skippy like
Orang.
comes down. He goes. So what you're saying is that if we go back to town, they may be at the dock.
Well, they wouldn't have signaled them until they had captured you. Or not really captured. The people at the inns are required by the people at the Kraken, or by the people on the Kraken. The Kraken. I never know how to describe these people.
The Quacken.
But they are required to slip you a sedative along with a free meal to knock you out. At which point they are to light the beacon. It's a grail-shaped beacon. They're to light a beacon to signal
A Kraken.
for them to come.
So where is this beacon?
It's in the top of the central tower in town. It's the only 3-story building in the whole place.
How did town look when you left?
Really bad.
Was it enough to be a beacon?
Well, half the town was burning.
Would that
There-
have been enough for them to see it as a beacon?
Quite possibly. I don't know what they consider going for or not. They try not to get into our affairs unless we have people for them. And we're required to give them a certain number of people every month. And if we don't, they borrow us. I don't know
Very
what
well.
they do. Every person that's come back from them cannot remember.
They have a funny
What
walk.
happened. A funny walk.
Well,
I only told you because you guys seem to at least have the equipment and no fear of using it. You might actually be able to take these people on. They all have weaponry similar to yours.
how many of them are there that you know of?
Usually when the boat comes, when the signal is lit, we are not allowed to leave our homes that evening. But from what people have kind of pieced together, usually it's 10 to 12 people will come aboard because they have to carry the people all the way back down to the dock. And the ships that they come in aren't very big. They have very weird circles that stick off the sides of the ship.
Okay. Well, are you heading back to town now?
Oh no. My wife and daughter are not in the city, and we are probably never going back there now.
Well, thank you for being willing to give the information.
Hopefully you can end these people, because it isn't just our town that they terrorize. It's all up and down the coast.
Well, we'll see what we can do. Here, follow me, and I'll lead him over to the truck. Open the back of the truck, and I'll just grab like
No.
five rounds of ammunition.
No. Jim just stopped shooting. No.
I'm
You're
paying
not
the
there.
man for his
Yeah, he is.
information.
He's at the
Jim.
truck. Jim's at the truck. He's sitting there and goes, no.
I'm paying the man for his
He
information.
paid him with his life.
No,
No,
that's not how we play.
oh, that's not
That's not
how
how
we
we do this.
Jim looks at him and goes, you're alive, right? He didn't kill you?
I taste Jim.
Again.
Jim's just going to look and go, no, I'm not threatening his life.
Annabelle
You're not
looks at
taking
these
our
two.
ammo.
All right, ladies,
All
you're
right.
both beautiful.
I pull out my pistol, pull out the magazine,
Look,
pop the rest of my rounds out, and hand them to him.
all right, look. Camille pocketed some stuff. I took it from her.
Oh, this is Moon.
No, this is Annabelle.
Oh, Annabelle.
Because Annabelle,
right.
Annabelle, she
Thank you for
confiscated
the
the
information.
monies
You
from
can go back
Camille.
to your family now. This should give you some sort of currency.
Yes,
Right.
yes, this will greatly help out.
Go ahead.
So Annabelle, she's like, look, if you don't want to give up your bullets, we also have some Jack, and she'll like pull out a couple of the paper from the bag.
Whichever way you guys prefer, I can use either one.
I could really care less about the bullets.
Unlike somebody.
All right, thank you all. Goodbye. Good luck. And he runs back and grabs his bike and starts pedaling off down the thing.
Well, more bullets for you.
Guess we're heading back to town. We have a boat to catch.
Oh God. How long has it been?
Oh yeah, how many hours?
Oh wait, you ate the dogs, right?
That was like, wow. That was
that a while ago?
That was like pretty much yesterday.
It was like noon today, and it's after, 10, 11 o'clock, so it's been 12 hours.
He takes a few steps towards the man, but then he's riding off on a bike and he just stops. If you could hear, if he had emotions, he'd be drooling.
So, I relay the information he gives to everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
So we should head back to town.
Still don't think that's the best idea.
How else are we going to get to Lakesh without a boat?
Orion can't confirm nor deny, so he's just.
We should probably, before we go into town, recce it first. Recon it.
Okay.
Did you con it the first time?
No.
I did.
I get it.
Hey, Skippy, you want to do some recon?
I suppose.
Fly
You
over to
guys
town,
hadn't-
see what's going on?
Well, I mean,
See
we
if
got a little ways to
see some
go
shit?
before we get back to town. So
Couple hours.
So you guys all heading back then?
pretty close.
Can't really leave the truck. Can't take the truck. He's just saying we can't take the truck.
So why don't we just leave it here and go back on foot?
Well, he also said we can't really leave the truck. It'll get looted. That guy knows where it is.
Actually, the guy never. Oh, yeah, you took him to the back of the
Yeah. I have to reconceal it.
Not everybody has to leave the truck.
I mean, we can stay with the truck while Skippy recons and gives us information, and then you can make a decision on tactical from there. Sound good?
We also have to get some food for this guy.
Yeah, probably.
Otherwise, he's gonna eat one of you.
Won't be eating me.
Or
Won't be
me.
me. Won't be me.
So, how about we get some intel first, make a decision from there, or a plan.
That's the plan.
All right. And then I open up another MRE to have dinner.
Okay.
Oh, sure. You get to eat.
Skippy will take off then and start heading
Everyone
back
else who
towards
wants to eat
town.
can.
You sure about that? You sure about that, Big Fudge?
Jim is going to go back into his hammock in the back
Of
of the
course,
truck.
just right here. Have fun.
Jim is going to go back into the back of the hammock and lay down and go back to sleep for a little bit.
Just imagine Orion just standing over Jim while he's
The
sleeping.
problem is he has to get in the back of the truck.
He's just breathing on him. He's just like,
Yeah. You don't know if you get in the truck, though.
I know it doesn't matter.
It won't. No, that'll wake him up.
alerted to it, and I just imagine
Yeah.
him just being like standing there. He's just like, He wants you so bad. He's just like,
Yeah. Well,
All right. So is everybody going then, or some of you staying? Who's going in? Who's staying?
I think
right
all
now
of us
for the
are staying
recon.
with the truck while
Yeah.
Skippy goes to recon the city.
Okay.
And I've taken off toward the city.
All right. Anyways, after a little bit of time, you arrive just outside the city. It's a lot easier to spot at this point.
Okay.
Most of the city seems to be engulfed in flames.
Oh dear.
You can see a large group of people just standing outside the city at this point.
Watching the whole town burn down?
Yeah, it's gone out of control of what they can do. And so instead of dying, you do see as you get closer that there are some people who are still removing items from the buildings that have not caught fire yet.
Okay.
But it seems the way they're acting as if they've written off the city.
Oh god.
But yeah, 2/3 of the thing is either burning or
But either way, this blaze is enough that it's like lighting up the sky, right? Like-
yes. When you got less than halfway back, you could start to see the glow from the
Okay.
fires.
Kind of spinning out a little ways and going out over the water, over the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see any ships or anything?
Make me a perception roll.
Perception.
Perception.
they didn't give you a phone. Imagine not giving you
Yes.
They just didn't like you.
Hey Chris, when we get materials, we should build a sensor suite on your combat that gives you basically like all visual perspective. Increases your perception rolls by like 10.
Yeah.
he needs LiDAR. Needs radar, ground penetrating.
Made it
radar,
by
LiDAR.
6.
Made it by 6. So you swing out about a half mile out into the ocean over the dock area, and you're picking up a very faint but definitely a mechanical style like hum coming from farther out into the ocean.
Okay.
But it's very faint, like really far.
Okay. Am I able to send a like? Because I know that we're. Well, I don't have a radio, so no, I can't, and neither does he. Even if he did.
Yeah,
have,
you guys
we
don't-
can't do any kind of transmission back and forth unless we're within a certain distance of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Um. Well, he's gonna.
Just one man army, it's fine.
Probably
Probably.
chase all of them. Chase all of them still about.
I need to make a taser.
He's gonna kind of fly out towards the sound.
Okay. Do you
Stay-
have navigation?
Yeah,
Okay, make me a navigation roll.
I believe. I want to double check.
Yeah, you do. I remember.
Yes, I do. Land, marine, space, and
This would be marine.
temporal.
Temporal navigation. Perfect.
Hey, when we build a time machine and we need to be able to navigate to the right time, you'll be perfect.
Did we take a left at 1408 or was it a right? I was confused. Made it by 5. Made it by 5? Okay. So you're able to successfully keep your bearings with not only land, but like where your friends were and stuff like that as you head out. You head out probably a mile or so towards the sound. It's getting louder, At this point, you've now lost sight of land, except for one small glow.
Right.
Although it's foggy in between you and it, so the glow is a lot softer than it was before.
Right.
But
It's still there.
it's still there. Yes. But you don't see anything else. You can hear the thing. It's gotten louder. Do you continue out farther?
Yeah, I'll go a little ways further.
Okay. So you travel another mile out. The glow has now dissipated to where you can no longer see it.
Okay.
The sound actually has started to sound like two separate sounds.
Okay.
And think of like a really high bzzz, but there's two different, like coming from two different focal points at this point now.
Okay.
Repeating around here. One of these cables. And they seem to be moving towards you.
Okay.
What do you do?
Well, so I'm trying to think of how high up he would be. Probably like maybe a couple 100 feet
Okay.
off the surface of the ocean.
AGL. Cherubs 2.
He's gonna wait till they're like right underneath it.
Okay. As these the sounds get closer, you realize they're coming from above you.
Oh, interesting.
As they start getting closer, you realize that it's and it's like up above now and not just out in front of.
Okay. He'll look up or like angle.
Perception roll.
Okay.
Like I know what this is. And if it is, I'm a lot. So
Made it by
Alien.
4. He's got a really high perception.
Which is good.
Yeah.
It's like Nico's stealth roll. I got a plus 27 to stealth. On a natural 1, I get a 28, and nobody's passive can see me. So. Anyways,
Yeah.
As you glance up, you can kind of, as I said, it's kind of foggy out here, but you can kind of make out the shape and a small glow actually coming from this. It doesn't have a lot of definition, but it looks kind of like something long and oval with two weird circles, one on either side of it.
Okay.
It's a fucking helicarrier.
Oops, sorry. It's a dick.
No, that would be if the two circles were at the back of it.
It's
not
on either
side.
side.
Oh shit.
Okay.
It's either a helicarrier or
Are you getting closer? Because they're right above you right now.
How far above?
Quote, though.
If you had to guess, maybe 300 or 400 more feet up.
Okay. It's gonna let him pass by a little bit
Okay.
and then fly up to their level and follow behind.
Okay. So, and as I said, there were two of them.
Right.
There's one that's kind
So
of out in front.
basically, oh, sorry. Go ahead and describe.
So there's one that's kind of out in front, and the other one is following behind and off to the side, probably a good 1,000 feet or so back.
So basically, Skippy would be like Delta formation. So he's gonna move up to basically alongside the one that's further back.
Okay.
Left side or right side?
Either way, it makes a V.
Yeah.
So
Well, if you're left side, you're finger 2. If you're right side, you're finger 4.
yeah, I don't really care about that crap. I just
We're not getting into fingering.
yeah.
Yes, fingering. Jim, that's what Jim thinks about now.
Anyways,
What else do I see on these things?
as you get closer, it starts to kind of look more like a metal longboat
Okay.
with you have like mechanics, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any engineering skills?
Yes. A lot.
Because this determines on what I can describe it as.
aerospace engineering,
All right.
astronomical
Good enough.
engineering, chemical engineering,
Perfect. Okay.
electrical engineering,
So these are
mechanical
probably-
engineering.
the central part of it is a fully encased hull.
Okay.
Top and bottom, but it's as long as like what a normal longship would be, maybe
Okay.
80 feet long or so.
Okay.
And then off on each side, it's got a ducted fan propeller
Okay.
that angles and gives all of its
Okay.
motion to lift.
Gotcha.
And other than that, there's no way in that you can see from flying in the dark with mist, unless you get really close to it.
How big are these things? Like
As I said, it's about 80 feet long
80 feet long
and about 40 feet wide. The top of it does seem to be completely flat, though. So, like, it's completely covered, but the top of it is
It's
flat. You
Does-
actually see some anchor points.
I will
on
move
different
closer.
spots.
Does any of it look transparent?
No.
Okay. So then he's going to move up to the one in the back
Okay.
and just
Just attach yourself
Yep.
to it. Okay.
go along for the ride.
So, is you're attaching like magnetic, or is it like you have to like wrap
It's
through
a
it?
combination. So the arms or his little legs
Mm-hmm.
have to grapple on, but also it's dependent on whether or not or what material he uses.
Because these are made out of metal, and you won't be able to penetrate it.
Right. No. So he won't be trying to penetrate. He'll just be using the magnets on the feet.
Okay.
So yeah, he uses one or the other, right? If it's something that's a soft material or wood or something like that, then he'll just.
Non-magnetic.
Okay.
If it's non-ferrous, if it's ferrous, then he just goes. Kunk.
So, are you headed back, or are you just like hanging on?
He's gonna hang on. And
All right.
Float back with them
So,
to wherever they go.
back to the people who are back here. that doesn't count as Skippy.
He's not there. That's fine.
Let's see here. Let's remove Skippy. Ah, he is gone. Perfect. All right. So everybody else that's back here, what are you guys doing? You guys had the truck that's hidden back here in the foliage and stuff.
I'm sitting on the back of the truck, going, "Ooh, grape drink."
Great.
Henry, one. Henry is one. Annabelle is two.
Okay.
Oh God.
Camille.
Camille.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Camille is three. Jim
Jim
is four.
Jim's in his hammock in the back of the truck right now.
And
You also have Eric and Sandra.
Oh God.
Well,
Can you
Eric
imagine if you
is
went after
five.
Eric?
And technically Kyle as
Sandra
well.
6.
Ain't Kyle.
I don't have a 7.
Is it by who you can see?
By who is in the nearest vicinity.
Vicinity.
Who did I say was 6?
Sandra.
Oh well, Sandra's up.
he's going after Sandra.
Hungry Orion goes for Sandra. If she's sleeping, he does not give a shit.
Her and it was Kyle, right?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting his name.
You should probably make another evens or odds roll to see if you get Kyle or Sandra. If they always stick together.
Well, no, he's targeted Sandra, but Kyle
you go.
could intercept.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh. Rotate it. It's going to have its back to the direction that he's. I don't have.
Forgot to put Kyle out.
I did. Can you just say it? I'll grab it. All right, where was he? All right, so we got. Let's make this guy unique. So now we got Kyle over there.
Does he have a monster energy?
Do what?
Does he have a monster energy? Wearing baggy pants, going, bro, Kyle.
Unless you have that outfit already.
All right. So,
don't have a G.
are you attempting to be stealthy at all, or just slowly moving towards them?
Yep.
All right. Sandra definitely doesn't hear you. Alrighty. Kyle actually turns to look, and he's like, "Ah, Orion, come, pull up a seat by us."
Inviting death.
He hasn't learned about your engage
He
meter
just
thing.
keeps walking towards Sandra, and once he's within proximity, he goes, or he tries to grab her.
All right. Can Kyle? No. 6'5". Kyle is not. Kyle is like, wait, what are you? No! And then like freezes in mid scream as you reach out and grab a hold of her.
Oh, she's just trying to give him. He's just trying to get a hug.
Yeah, he just wants a hug. Gonna give you a mouth hug.
With your soul.
Okay, make a strength roll. Because Sandra is going to try to wriggle away from you.
12.
Alright, let's do it. 1.
3, 6, 5.
Against 9, 14, so you failed by 2.
Failed by 2.
And so she made it by 1. So you grabbed a hold of her, but before you could like clamp down on her shoulders to hold her in place, she like jerked it down and like rolled out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "What are you doing?"
He turns right back to her and he tries again.
All right, make another strength roll.
Does Moon notice?
Well, you just screamed that out, so
2, 6, 7, 8.
Well, he could be
10,
distracted by
11,
Camille. We
12.
don't know.
that's up to you to decide then.
I made it by 0.
All right, I made it by 1, so I still was able to get out.
Oh my
So she,
Fucking nimble.
so she stands up and runs. She just takes off running.
Yeah, he chased after her, but like not in like a running. He's doing the Jason.
The Jason thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
doing the Jason chase.
The horror movie Slow Walk.
Dun, dun, dun.
I once made up a character for the hero system
power
that had the ability like Jason.
Mhm.
Like, he could only move at a movement rate of 1,
Uh-huh.
right? But as soon as the enemies stopped moving, like his target, when they stopped moving, he was able to teleport within 50 feet of them behind some sort of object and then walk out from behind it.
That's hilarious, actually. That sounds amazing.
Okay, so she takes off running. Kyle is standing still, like going like this, looking at you. What are you doing? As you said you're headed after her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is your movement?
I think it's 9.
9 in combat, 18 not in combat.
Oh, 18 non-combat. Yeah, we're doing non-combat. I guess.
All right. So, the rest of the group is going to hear Kyle screaming out, "Hey, your robot's trying to eat Sandra again!"
Again? Did you do this again?
No,
Did
but-
you before?
No, but you tried to eat Kyle.
Yeah, okay.
And so,
There.
anybody care?
Does anybody?
What's the distance from him to the truck? Because that's where Jim's asleep.
That's going to be like. Here, I can actually just do this.
50 meters.
So 20, so it's going to be about 40 meters away.
Let's see.
If you're asleep, you can always make a perception roll at a -2,
He missed it by 1.
All right, so he didn't hit.
Crap.
Let's see.
Jim is still feeling the effects of that moonshine, apparently.
There might be.
He's just like, moonshine. Things trying to eat again. I want more moonshine.
Kyle comes running up alongside Orion. Orion, stop it! She's not food.
Let's see, how long has it been?
I think it's been a few
Like a half
hours.
day.
It's been about a half a day.
Yeah.
Is that
Roughly
accurate?
12 hours.
From what?
From
His
When he
last
had the
order.
wolves.
something.
And he
Since
that
the
only,
wolf.
but
Yeah.
the wolf only put him in a half tank, right?
Yeah. He'd probably stop. He'd probably only stop just because, but like his eyes are like half full or a quarter full.
Okay.
He's only got a little bit left. He just stops, and that's all.
I didn't actually expect that to work.
And he just kind of like turns his head and he goes, batteries are empty.
So, how do you actually recharge him? You don't just let him eat everybody we meet, do you?
I
No.
mean, kinda, yeah. I mean, so far, yeah, that's been the current trend.
That doesn't.
We need to work on making a power source that he can draw off of.
I see.
But currently we don't have materials to do so. Well, technically we have some, but we don't have the other materials to make it workable.
Sandra continues running.
Sandra, come back to the truck. He's not going to kill you at this point.
Can she
He's
hear?
not gonna consume you.
Where does she run to?
You run off quite a ways away. She doesn't answer. Although you stopped hearing her going, ah, 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 as she was running through the forest, it quickly stopped.
Just like a sudden stop of the
Yes,
voice.
she was like, ah, ah.
Is Kyle still alive?
Jim,
Yeah, Kyle's standing right up here next to Orion.
And I'm not there, so.
Oh, yeah. You're also not there.
How close is Henry to Jim?
I'm like at the back of the truck.
I meant distance-wise, because Jim's
Were you in the
asleep
hammock?
He's asleep in the truck.
Yeah, so I'm like maybe what, 3 to
Two.
4 meters?
Yeah, 2 to 3 meters away.
He's a drunk sleep, too.
Not really, because I woke him up once already. You know what?
Orion did that thing again.
Julie did the thing.
Uh-oh.
Sandra went running.
That doesn't work.
Her voice kind of just all of a sudden stopped, and she hasn't answered back.
All right.
She went that way, and I just point which way she ran.
And she was running along the coast.
Jim grabs a rifle. I'll be back. Grabs his M4. Checks mag. I'll be back. Goes off in that direction. He will, when he jumps out, he will take note, like, try to see how dark it is now.
It's dark. It's just past midnight.
So he will, once he gets out of range of the light from the back of the truck or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to stop and close his eyes for 15 seconds to let his
Let
eyes
them
adjust. Yeah, to let them adjust to pitch black and then keep moving.
Alrighty.
Hey, what rifles were in the back of the truck?
We have one M16, 3 M4s, Mossberg, 12 gauge, his AWM, AK-96, 3 Uzis.
If you really wanted to stop him while you guys.
6 pipe rifles, a rocket
It's
sled.
not gonna hurt, but it's definitely gonna knock him down quite a bit.
Cool. I'll grab an M4. Did we have any ammo for those?
Yeah, Jim has it on him right now.
Oh, great. He starts looking for ammo for it, and he's like, son of a bitch.
There's no mags, no ammo, because Jim has them all. That is the one thing, since Jim's using the 5.56 stuff, he's like, mine.
All right, so he grabs the shotgun. He looks for the shotgun.
Now that we do have, and yeah,
This is my boomstick.
yeah, the Mossberg, and I can't remember how many shotgun shells we have for that because I didn't see.
Well,
I don't think you told me.
A lot.
Annabelle has 120 of various rounds.
Yeah, but Henry doesn't know this.
Anyways, put down 20 shells for the shotgun then.
Okay.
Cool. I love the shotgun.
So you got, if it's the Mossberg 464, you got 4 rounds plus 1. So
Okay.
the first of knock 5 rounds.
You want to know, or you want to make a perception roll for me, Jim?
Absolutely.
We'll see if you can hear anything.
You hear hoo 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 hoo, and then you see like a pterodactyl-sized owl fly above your head.
I make it by 1.
You make it by 1?
Yeah.
All right. You hear lots of sounds in the woods. The one thing you don't hear is somebody running through the woods screaming for their life.
All right. So he's essentially going to start moving tactically, doing that, low ready, heel toe, basically moving with a purpose, doing the, like you see all the cool guys in the movies do, doing that walk where he's moving fairly quick, but he's trying to be as quiet as possible at it.
Okay.
Tactical walking. Yeah, exactly. The tactical
Moon's
guy.
gonna head out too now that Camille's asleep to try and find Sandra.
Okay. So there's.
I hope he just finishes loading the shotgun. X around, and then just sits on the back, waiting for whoever's coming.
About to say, you're lucky I failed that roll because Jim's going to come up and shoot you.
Eyes have gotten much lower now. Sun's getting so low.
Sun's getting low.
Sun's getting
It's down, dipped out.
That was Sunny. Oh yeah, because Sunny just moved. Henry, I was up before.
I'm on top of the truck.
Who's up in the truck? Right. Okay, so you're starting to move out now.
Just a little bit. I don't go too far.
You don't go too far? All right.
Nope, just
No,
enough
but
that I can
remember,
get, like,
Jim has a lot of movement.
mostly I just go out enough to just get a little bit of like
Go, Jim.
a sight line,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just holding the shotgun waiting for whatever's coming.
I got you. All right. So
Jim has 30 meters of movement. And I guess I have to roll. Do I have to roll anything?
to walk? No, you're pretty good at walking.
No, I meant, the.
How long has it been
And
since
then Moon's got 24.
Kyle has told him to stop?
Like a minute, maybe.
All right. So
Oh, I hate math.
you hate math.
Math.
Meth?
Oh yeah, thank you.
It's really not in IT. You can't just hate math. It's just part of life.
Yeah. They just use calculators. It's fine.
All right. So you guys are heading up the coast here.
Calculator life.
Moon's perception made it by 2.
Made it by 2. Okay. You can hear Jim. You can hear some sort of little skittering, whatever.
Squittering!
Little skittering squirrel-like creature up in the trees up above you.
Chittering? Is that here?
No, skittering, like moving around.
Oh.
It's a squirrel the size of a Labrador.
Mouth opens up.
Oh God. Does it have a split jaw?
His nickname is a Flurgan.
Flurrigan.
I just saw the
Yeah,
trailer
so
for
it's
the
like-
Marvels, the new movie, and it had an entire herd of those little kittens coming running down a stair. I was like, oh my god!
Oh god.
So many flirkins.
Somebody
Flirkin.
That's flirting
Not
up.
G,
Squirrel probably
okay.
lost his shit.
With a K, not a G.
Hey, I had to change that a little bit because
Do you want to make a perception roll too?
Okay.
For your new position? Because you guys are all still moving forward, right?
Yeah.
Nate,
Okay.
how long has it been since Kyle told stop?
5 minutes maybe.
Oh yeah, he's moving again. He is walking the way that he last saw Sandra.
Okay.
And he's walking though, he's not moving fast. He's just straight that way.
Okay.
3. Make it by 3.
You made it by 3?
Yes.
Nice.
And
Okay.
Moon made it by 4.
You okay, so both of you are going to end up hearing, up ahead of you, you hear somebody go, shh.
So, okay.
You totally yell horrible. Barreling through that bitch.
So, as far as, okay, so we hear that.
Flying.
We hear that. Jim's going to hold, come up, and start scanning in the
Okay.
dark, seeing if he can now see anything.
Okay.
And
Make me a perception roll of -2.
So we heard "Shut up, I'm dead."
shut up.
Shut up or you're dead.
Uh,
It sounded like somebody whispered it. So, not to you.
Make it by 3.
Made it by 3. So, you're sitting there and you're like staring out into the woods, and you hit just the right spot, and you can see somebody's arm moving like they've got a gun, and they're covering somebody.
So, Jim's going to go to a knee watching that. And as Moon comes up, since he's focused with his right hand, he's just going to go and point.
Here. Wait for the moon to catch up to you. Yeah.
Dropped off
And the moon is gone forever.
swept away by a riptide and gone for
Okay, hey, you got to call Ben and tell them that, you know, new character time.
Thanks, Ben.
Oh,
I was about to say, because that's sun and moon gone.
I'm sorry. Just moon disappeared. The others are okay. So
sun reappears.
Okay.
flood the whole place.
Blah, 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 blah. So Jim does that. Basically goes quiet, does the universal. Points to where they were. And then he just points to himself and he kind of makes a half moon shape. Like, I'm going this way around to come up on him.
You guys can hear Kyle coming up behind you.
Jim's just going to kind of go like that and go,
So he stops.
How far has
Yeah.
Orion made it?
Let's
He's
see
not
here.
being quiet.
He's not being quiet.
Crunch.
That would be another movement rate of everybody. I mean, you're catching up because they're not moving.
okay, so about how far is it that he saw the movement?
30, 40 meters up.
30, 40 meters up. Okay, so he
It's
will
dark,
do, since he'll do a full movement since he's doing a wide berth. Keeping eyes on where that is.
So you're heading up this way?
So he's making like a half U, basically flanking around to the side. Instead of going straight line, he's doing like a half circle to him. Kind of going a little
Flanking
wider.
them, basically.
Here, do you have your thing open? Because I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, you move up there.
All right, is it centered on where Sandra is on the map right there? Is that where he sees things?
No, Sandra is actually up here where Sandra's miniature is.
Yeah,
So
that's
where
what I
was
mean.
the
Is that
thing
what
that he
he
was saying?
sees is right there?
Yes, there's something
Okay.
else that's up there with
I'm
him.
just making sure that's where his focal
Yeah,
point
no,
is.
that's what I was trying to figure out. Okay.
All right, so you would be heading off in this direction, right?
Yeah,
And-
basically he's doing a half circle. Instead of straight lines,
All
it's a half circle.
Okay,
So what is
Moon's gonna.
each one's 2, right?
Yeah. And what was Moon doing?
He's gonna continue up. The
Can I make a stealth roll real quick, just because I am moving?
Sure.
I am now moving quietly.
What's your movement?
30?
30?
Yeah, I have 30 meters of movement.
Moon's gonna guess that
And you have stealth, right?
his weird hand gestures meant okay. If he's going that way, he's gonna. So
Yeah, no,
Moon-
that's exactly what it was be quiet, because he's trying not to talk, obviously.
Mhm.
Because, I'm pretty sure Moon would have picked up. Sandra's in danger. We need to go get her, but we're trying to keep her alive.
So Moon is gonna continue doing the flank in the straight direction
Okay.
while he does the moon.
And you had
shape.
a movement of what?
24.
24.
You've made about an eighth of a circle with your 30 meters.
Okay, I was just trying to see where I was once he's finished. And by the way,
You are over here now. And right here is where you're assuming everything is going down.
okay, I made it by 4, by the way.
For your stealth roll? Okay. Rolls.
And you would have a pretty good line of sight from that spot.
That's what I was going for. Is good line. Thank you.
All right. Both of you guys make perception rolls. Jesus.
Made it by 3.
Am I doing it at the disadvantage because of night, or
No, this is hearing.
hearing? 3.
You made it by 3? You made it by 3 as well?
Yep.
Okay. Both of you hear, shh. I think somebody else is out there.
Is it a different voice or the same voice?
It's too quiet, you couldn't tell.
Okay. So at this point, I'm gonna see if
You're
because
up
I'm
here.
closer now. It looks like, right?
Oh, here's
Yeah.
Stone.
No, but I meant
You kept about the same distance. You've just made a kind
Right.
of made a curve around.
okay.
You started
yeah,
here and
yeah.
you started coming up this way.
Oh, if I would have known. Okay. No, I was just seeing. I'm like, so you see the, yeah, he would have followed the trees, but no, that's fine. Then can he do, still moving, sneaky, another half move up to that barren tree?
So up to here.
Yeah, and then try to see what he can see from there since he'll be closer. And
Okay.
will I keep that same stealth or
Yeah.
I have to do another? Okay.
So right there.
Yeah, so he moves there. He hears it. Now
All right.
I try to see something before I fire.
You're just going to start shooting?
No, he's trying to see if he sees something sees someone other than Sandra, of course. He's trying to get sight now that he's closer, seeing if he can see something better, because he did spot the movement. So now he's trying to see if he can see something different.
You see 2 people right over by Sandra. One of them, the one that you saw the arm of that you thought was holding a gun, has actually got a large stone spear
Okay.
pointed, like she's laying down on the ground now, and the spear is like right at the spot on her neck.
Okay. He's going to go to a kneeling position using the tree to support the rifle and shoot the guy with the spear at her neck.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
That is a hostile act right there. He's
You're
following rules of engagement.
remember, try to kill everybody in the room.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you're at a -2 because of how dark it is.
Moon's gonna move up to that pine tree.
Yeah.
Which one? This one here?
No.
Or this one up this
that
way?
one.
Okay. And you had
What do you
a
get? What do you get any?
24 non-combat.
24.
12 in
Because you're in
combat.
combat now. So
12. if I am only able to move up to that turtle-shaped bush, then that's as far as I'll go.
You wanna come up because you can come
Yeah.
up to this spot back here.
Yeah. And I'll just crouch, all creepy like.
Wish that was a crouch action. And make you lay down or stand up.
Would he get any sort of bonus for bracing his rifle on the tree?
Yes, actually you will. You will get a +2 for that. So that
So it negates your
low
minus
level.
2.
Okay, so that means because I can't remember what my thing is to hit because it's the
9 plus your OCB.
okay, so 9, 12, 13. I made it by 6.
You made it by 6?
Mhm.
Okay. So you
And that's a single shot that he's doing, not a full auto or anything. It's a
Okay.
single shot.
Alright, so you were aiming at this guy, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Do a couple adjustments over here real quick before we start.
And he's right-handed, right?
Well, he's holding like this. So
That would be right-handed. For spear holding, the truck
Yeah.
goes underneath your dominant arm.
Yeah.
alright, so 6 will just barely hit him.
Damn.
Alright, so what do you do?
What's your damage?
Oh, so it just
Damn.
barely hits him.
Yes.
3d6 damage. Well, 11.
You do 11 points? Alright, so his armor absorbs a little of that.
661. Of course.
Okay. Both of the people that are there immediately duck down. The one with the spear seems to flip it around as if he's getting ready to stab with it. He pushes. Well, you won't see him push anything. But there are twin lines of light that start to spiral down his spear towards the point. And as it gets to the point, it kind of corkscrews in towards the center and seems to have like electricity shooting off the end of it. And as he raises up to stab Sandra with it.
Can Orion see any of this from his distance?
Well, you just heard a gigantic gunshot.
Kind of cracking through the forest.
Everybody heard that.
Danger sense?
Not you.
Okay. Can he see this from his line of sight? With all those trees, probably not.
Probably not. We'll say you've gotten up to here, though.
Oh.
So you're getting close. All right, so Camille's not there, so we're gonna go with initiatives now. So Jim. Oh no, wait. You have a 15, right? Okay.
For Dex,
Yes.
16.
16.
No, sorry. I'm looking at something else. Yes, 15 for Dex. I was looking at my demolitions because I saw D and went, demolition, yes.
Yeah,
All right.
that's
So
what I got.
with a 16, you just barely beat theirs.
15.
15, right?
Yeah.
And they have a 14, so
Oh, yay.
it's going to be you and then everybody else.
Okay.
So you can pop off again. The other one, I forgot to describe what the other one you saw did. He squatted down and he pulled out a dagger, a big long curved dagger, more like a kukri. You know what a kukri looks like? Yeah. Pulled out one of those, and as he starts like sliding around as he's like bent down, he's very feline.
He's cutting grass. 11!
See, he's a cat guy. But as he's sliding this dagger around in the air, you can see it's leaving like streaks of flame as he's like peering around and slicing it through the air. But he doesn't know. I mean, he knows the shot came from somewhere out there, but he can't see you yet. So what are you doing?
Jim is going to call out, drop your weapons. We won't do any more harm. Let her go. And he's then going to hold his actions for see what they do. And his held action is re-engage spear guy.
No, with this you don't have to declare what you're holding your action for. You can change it to whatever you want in this one.
Okay.
All right, so you're holding your action. On a 14, you hear the cat person hiss laugh. I can't do it. In my head, it sounds way better. So, yeah. Just some sort of a hissy laugh.
Is it that like that sinister laughter from that cartoon dog?
And you can make a perception roll to see if you can continue to see him as you. You only have to make it by one. That sucked.
It still sucks.
Rolled really high.
Is that still with the -2 because of darkness?
No, because he's got a flaming weapon, so he's eliminating himself. I mean, right before, all right. So he goes, and then he like ducks down, and then he like goes sneaking off.
He's like the cat trying
And
to hide
you
behind
can
the
clearly see him
Jim
still.
is in there watching like,
What is this guy doing?
So
shoot both of them.
he's gonna move over. All right, here, let me drop this down. Get into some better here. I've got all this tree cover over here, but I want to.
Was that other one Moon?
Yeah, that yellow guy's moon.
Okay.
You know that's the sun mini that you picked.
We don't have too many.
It was just the.
Yeah. No, she picked two. Ben picked 2 minis for Sun and Moon.
I don't know what the other one was.
I don't remember either.
That's why it's labeled sun/moon.
Yeah.
It's easier just to have the one mini.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I should be able to grab this and bring this down. We can drop the canopy down so you can see it here.
Yay!
Ooh, shiny.
All right, so this little cat guy here. 6. I can't move him. Ah, where'd he go?
He's in the tree.
He's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls.
Friendos? Friendos!
Frienderful!
I would imagine your legs hurt primarily because they just transformed from a tail, but whatever.
I did steal your spot.
How dare
I
you.
can sit on your lap.
No, it would be the other way around. I'd sit on your lap.
Give me that chin.
I
Come here, baby. Papa
Okay,
Juno
I'm
will
just gonna
prevail.
grab him.
know. Papa Joe.
We're down the village.
You burned down a village.
Yeah, we burnt down a village.
Yeah, remember that village?
I've saved something for you.
Except
To be
mine.
fair,
No.
To be fair, it was a side effect of
it was a
being
I
side
don't
effect.
care. Burn down a fucking village. Mega.
Hey, most of the people got out, okay?
Most. I was like, are we on a break?
It's all right.
No.
Made his mark. It's fine.
They gave us free shit. They gave us so much free shit. It's kind of scary how much
Yeah,
free shit.
we'll take a quick break.
Yep.
And then
Oh,
come
good.
back.
Then I can hug people.
Whack.
I don't have a
We will
coat
be
on.
right
I'm stealing
back.
this one.
We'll be right back. Be back.
Hi.
I'm sorry. Poisoned your wife.
We're kind of back, but not really.
It's my fault. Are you? Yeah.
Are we still
You're
muted?
good.
No.
It's
Sorry, I'm just
fucking
gonna
brother.
crush you like into my chest there.
I told Tony after she did that, and like
Here, I
after
won't
she
complain.
like, in the
You won't
beginning was,
complain.
and like
Here, I'll come
they
out.
attacked
Glory,
Nora,
it's a good
I said,
I'm gonna
congratulations, you unlocked World Cup.
I'm doing well.
Dying.
You guys have fun doing mermaidy things?
Yes.
Believe it or not, it was like watching kids see her and they'd like stand really far away and they'd be like,
Mama, it's a mermaid. And they'd be like, yes, it's Ariel. And then you
No.
watch.
that.
won.
Oh, it's good.
And welcome back. Thank you for bearing with us while we took a little break.
Got everyone caught up.
We had to get our mermaids.
Hey, for
back
your
on driveway.
information, I was a pirate, not a mermaid.
Yar. It's totally good. You're a pirate.
You're a
Much
pirate.
better. All
Now
right.
that
So
we're in
anyways,
battle.
Now you gotta get Mooney.
No, I want
so the little cat guy seems to be trying to flank around you now, who thinks he's completely stealthed from you. He believes that you cannot see him with him slouched down and his flaming dagger illuminating him as he creeps through the brush.
It's like the level 1 Skyrim character holding a torch and sneaking through the cave.
Jim's just sitting there.
on here?
Jim's just sitting there on the tree with his rifle
what's
trained
all
on the
this
guy's spear because his priority is Sandra, but he's watching him going,
And he seems to pull
grenade.
So he. Oh, I keep losing him.
Oh yeah, the tree ate him.
I think he's in the tree.
Here's Sandra.
No,
I think
I got
he might
no.
have-
See, here he is.
Where? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, so
Hiding
he is.
in the bushes.
He's there, and you're all the way down here. So he's made a wide circle around you, using all of these trees as kind of cover from you. He's trying to do the same thing that you were trying to do to them,
Yeah.
and so he moved up and around this way. His ally is indeed trying to stab Sandra now.
Okay, Jim's gonna shoot 2 more shots.
So he raised
He
that
is
big
on
electrical
semi. He
spear.
is on semi, and he's doing a control pair. So first pair is that is made it by 2.
And this is it's shooting 1 bullet
Yes.
per pole, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on semi.
Okay.
And
So you
then
made it by 2.
Yeah.
So you miss.
okay. And second one. Yeah, he would have made it by 3.
Made it by 3. So both times, as your bullet
tried to
streaked
eat
towards him, you had everything lined up dead center, and as it streaks towards it, it gets about a meter out from him, and you see kind of an electrical charge just kind of nudge the things off trajectory. I don't know where that word was going. Trajectory?
Trajectory. Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's going to be a tragic moment.
So, and then he stabbed. Oh God, don't be a good one. And the one that just keeps sitting there spinning. 7, 8. Oh God.
Oh dear.
And she's prone. That's
And he wouldn't have been knocked. Oh yeah, no shit.
you made by 8,
Oh god.
and he just crit Sandra.
If I, this isn't my fault at all.
We're killing Orion.
Camille's happy.
This is my fault at all.
I'm right. I'm gonna try to eat Sandra, and she's running for fear, so because she doesn't want to die. She
Oh, it's
gonna-
midnight.
gonna die.
In the
So
Now you just said.
does 2d6 physical. So 6 physical, which gets staged down.
Oh, I just thought something just need to read.
And then 3d6 electrical.
Is it wrong?
Oh, those physical files do not.
9, 10, 11.
I don't know, because I'm still tasting this, and I just took a swig of this.
So that over here on the center.
Listen to Chris.
To get that.
Let's pull over profile.
Okay. So
It's like he's starting a bar or something.
Yeah, but that needs to be a drink.
Juno.
you see the
It's
electrical
not
spear,
rare, but it's
Next time you take a sip.
you're the only one who can see this right now. Actually, no.
And then swallow.
Moon can see it.
Moon can actually see this as well.
Hey, you can
What can I see? Sorry.
Moon is right here.
And he
We've
can
got
wait.
Moon.
Hold on, I can't. Okay. I know, it's like I gotta get all the way down. Into my lowest. Into my lowest register. And I don't have a very low register to begin with, so.
So, anyways, you're actually fairly close to these guys.
Oh, great.
You were moving up. You're hiding kind of behind these bushes here.
Uh-huh.
They haven't noticed you yet, which is good. But
And you weren't even stealth.
yeah, so this guy has the spear, and he had raised this spear up, and you saw twin blue lines of light circling around the spear until it got
Like
under the
her
head.
arm, right?
And somewhat. Hers was, yeah. But then it hits the end of the spear, and it starts spiraling down to a point, and it was shooting little electrical things off the very end of it. And
Goddamn taser spear, okay?
Save your face. He just ran the taser.
Somebody take your face. I apologize.
You know what would be a
I'm not
really
great.
kick-ass name? Taser face!
So he took the spear and he just slammed it down into one of her legs.
Oh, motherfucker, you're gonna die now.
And so the electricity, as soon as it touched her, her whole body is doing that convulsive. And she's just like flopping there, pinned to the ground with this spear. Okay, that would make it Moon's turn.
Alright, how far away is she?
You can easily get to the spear guy. The other guy, if you want to see where the other guy went, you're going to have to make a stealth roll.
No. I just want to protect
Sandra.
Sandra.
No, Jim made it clear when they took off. Jim did give Moon hand signs that, like, enough for Moon to understand. Jim was flanking around to get a shot.
Oh, I assumed, but Mooney also has like a little bit of a thing for Sandra. He doesn't know it yet, but he does. So, he's gonna. There's a bush. Is there a bush? No.
Yes, you're hiding behind a couple bushes actually right now.
Okay.
You're at the bush.
I'm gonna have him get down as low as he can to the ground, like contortion himself
You're
down.
partially squatted.
And
Become permeable liquid here.
Same way we all
well, like he's almost. It almost looks like he's like
to get bites.
scarily crawling on all fours. And I'm gonna have him get over there to him. And is there like a branch or something on the way there that he can pick up?
Sure. Just walk right over one.
Yeah, okay, he'll pick that up on his way there.
Are you heading to the front of the guy, or
Behind him.
because you could come out from through this bush if
Yeah.
you wanted? So, yep.
Yep. And then he's going to he's gonna stand up to his full height. Like shoulders squared, everything. And I'm gonna have him use that beautiful branch as a weapon. And he's gonna hit the guy as hard as he humanly can on
All
the
right.
head.
Let me see if he sees you coming up. You want to make me a stealth roll too? so
Stealth
you can-
roll? Yeah, wait.
You'll get a +2 for the cool description.
And that's
Nice.
Hey,
oh.
you get bonuses by the better you describe in my game.
Is it the
It's the
three?
3d6.
Okay, 3d6.
Have the stealth skill?
I don't know. No, but I do have contortion. Contortion isn't. I'm a contortionist.
All right, make me a contortionist roll. Count this as your contortionist roll to start with, and
That's
we'll
a
have
13, 11. So I didn't
no
make
burn.
that very well.
Failed it by 2.
Okay, so
And then-
I was going to have that be a bonus for your untrained stealth roll then.
Okay, and then
So this is going to be just a
I can't
straight
see it.
dex roll.
that would be a minus 11, 10. That's a 12. Shit.
Failed by 1.
That's okay. I'll still hit the motherfucker.
Yeah. So as you go to stand up, you see his head do one of the, because he's holding the spear in Sandra right now, and you see his head just do one of these.
Really?
And with that, he'll sit there and go, "What?" and swing.
Let's say yes, swing again.
And he'll swing.
Bing, bada, bada.
Oh God, please connect. Your character's amazing in combat.
No! Ow. What the fuck is wrong with these dice?
You want to try different ones?
That's a total failure. I don't even want to count that. It's like a failure of 5.
2 6s and a 5.
Oh yeah.
So fuck
At
that.
least it's not 3 6s. 3 6. If you roll 3 6s, that's a bad thing. Something bad always happens with 3 6s. So you go to strike this guy with your stick, and the closer your stick comes, you can feel this like an electrical discharge type of thing. And so as your stick gets close, it gets maybe a half a meter away from him, and you see a visible blue aura like bounce out from him.
You motherfucker!
And it knocks your stick off to the side. As you were swinging down, it just knocks it off to the side. and then he, while still holding, because he hasn't broken anything yet, like broken his concentration or his hold or anything on Sandra. He turns and he looks back at you and goes, "What?"
Okay.
Assault situation.
What do they do?
All right. Henry, you've now heard quite a few gunshots. Bam! Bam! Doing anything?
I hop into the back of the truck and I close the doors.
And now we're really chill. All right.
Concealing all light.
So, Orion. I think you were right oh, there you are. You would have got farther than that. All right. So you and Kyle are right back here.
Can I make it to the guy standing over Sandra?
Let's see here. Oh my gosh. My controls are not working well over here. Let's see. What is the distance from you to that? 9 tiles. That's would take a movement. You could literally get right to him, but you would have to use both your actions because you're using your combat speed, which is a 9 right now, right?
This is out of combat?
No, this is combat.
Oh, then yeah,
I think you had a 9. Maybe I'm thinking something else.
Yep. Yes. Yes.
It's a movement of 9. Okay. So
Even though technically, why does it say run 12?
what's the 9 then?
So
Oh, that's right. Your character, when he becomes dense, becomes less mobile.
You're half as
so then-
half speed when you're dense.
Okay, but he's not dense right now, so
Yeah,
then when
right,
my
so
base
you've
speed
got
would
the
be
12.
Oh, okay. Shit, we've been using the wrong.
You gotta remember
Speed
the
is higher.
lesser number is always when
Well,
you're
because
dense.
The red one.
The red,
The red-
The red
well,
means density.
that's the thing is that like these numbers are blue down here, but everywhere else the number of density is red. So it's like
Just
yeah.
know that the smaller number is always
So
when you're dense.
you could get up to here with your movement with one of your 2 actions.
that's
This would be 12 because each tile counts as 2 meters. Son of a bitch.
we really need to put some points into him. I have a range thing that I have, but I haven't had a chance to upload
Yeah.
him. So
Well, you guys have points, so we can do whatever you want.
all right, he's gonna do that, but like if I take my second action, I can't attack. If I
Right.
Yeah. So
But that's just one phase, remember. You have 2 phases in a turn.
he'll move twice.
He'll do the double move and get right up by the guy. All right.
Yeah. I can't tackle him if I get too close to that close to him, right?
Right. Because you've already used
Okay.
both of your actions to do movements.
Yes.
So you can't do anything that requires rolls.
That's weird, even with movement left over.
Can I use that? Can I use that to?
Oh, wait. You can actually, on the bottom front of your character sheet, there is a move by or move through. So you could, like the move through is actually like running right into the guy.
Oh,
trying
move
to go through him.
Yeah. Okay.
Because your first action would have put you like right over here.
Uh huh.
And then your move through books the actual
1/2. Jesus cross. Minus V/10 minus 3 TR plus V6. You take 1/2 or full.
Equals 50 million D6 damage.
50 million
Right?
D6. All right, let's
Think of that move through when your density is increased.
I know, oh my god.
Oh yeah, I demolished the shit out of somebody.
Holy shit.
I want to do that to a wall simas.
Bulldoze somebody.
I'm telling you, this dude is like basically. I think
If we can get him to stop trying to eat us.
I imagine him as the freaking Hulkbuster when he's running through walls and shit. He's just like Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch! And then runs through walls. Oh my god!
Oh, it's a joke. We just
I'm gonna
just
rip
need
you
to
in
build him a
half.
power core and then just like have it attached to the back of your back plate. Wires going into it, just charging your armor.
Oh, that'd be so good.
You're just constantly on high.
So you make an attack roll against the target, modified by your velocity. So you're at a -1 for every. Let me make sure that's what it was.
So we're just looking at my little avatar.
So it's a -1 for every point you've moved this turn, which counts the 6 or the 12 meters that you moved to get here. And so it'd be 12, 14, 16, 18, and then it's a -1 per 5 meters. So
Does that count for Sunny too? Because he would be moving through Sunny as well, or Mooney.
it depends upon if he hits or misses this. He could very well run over Sunny doing this.
Oh.
Okay, so you'd be at a -4.
Okay.
So an attack roll -4.
Good dice.
6, 5, 4.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
That's
Well, what's your
15.
attack? What's your attack?
Wait, this is so when.
It's
I will-
your regular roll for your attack.
Okay, so base
Minus
3 is 3.
So that's 4.
Yeah.
So it's 12 minus 4.
So it's an 8 minus your dice roll.
You missed it by a lot.
You missed by quite a bit.
Okay.
So
All right.
6, 5, 4.
6, 5. That's 8.
15.
So you missed it by 7.
All right, so make another attack roll for me.
1, 1, 1. 6,
5,
5, 4.
Jesus Christ, what's up with us today?
So as you start coming in, you can feel this blue shield of his shove you just off a little bit. You built up a nice little bit of momentum, and it just kind of, and you go sailing. It would be on this side, just on this side of him. You just barely bounce off, and as you're like trying to aim at him, as you're like being pushed away, and you try to aim at him, and you just barely run in between him and Mooney. And so you came running all the way up here, got shoved this way, tried to readjust, and went right between these two. You just got almost hit by this freight train of metal here.
Orion! Careful! For fuck's sake! No, you know what? Orion! He points to the other. Eat him!
He's the spear guy.
Eat that one!
That's the end of his turn.
All right. Annabelle,
Hi.
you're back here at camp a little
We
ways.
heard a gunshot.
Heard 2 gunshots.
3.
3. Sorry,
Your
3.
first one, and then your double one.
Stalker!
Shocker.
Schultz.
No, that's what the guy's doing
somewhat
to
past
the theater right now.
And after the gunshots, you've seen Henry jump into the back of the truck and you heard the doors go.
Great. Life is magical, y'all.
By the way, the grenade launcher is not in the truck.
He didn't care.
Everyone else is where?
So, you and the little girl and big boy here,
Big boy.
That are not these ones.
and
Is that these ones?
yes,
Okay.
yeah, that's her and Adam, right? Was it Adam or Eric?
Everyone from the Bioshock universe is just hanging out.
Yeah. Bio. And then you've actually gone back in the truck at this point.
Yep.
Just gonna set you up on top.
I'm just hanging out inside.
So the truck was well hidden up here in the trees,
Okay.
and that's where Henry is currently at. And then Kyle, Moon, Jim, and Sandra are all over here now.
So did Henry just like lock himself in the truck?
Yeah. Yeah, you heard the doors close
And then
and then
latch.
latch.
Make the internal bar go down and lock the door.
Why?
What you trying to hide from?
I'm a coward, baby.
Hell yeah.
I'll show you.
I want to be
show
a
you.
cow.
Exactly.
I'm gonna hop onto Songbird and have him hop on top of the truck.
All right, so you get on Songbird, and Songbird gets on truck. So we're gonna move you guys up here.
So that Henry just hears this giant thud.
Yes, just lands on the truck there.
He's a fucking pterodactyl.
It was the only flying thing I had. Okay, so is that all you're doing? Is just going up to the top?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna yell at Henry. What are you doing?
Henry, you can be here.
What are you doing?
Self-preservation.
Oh. Okay. And then Songbird starts pecking.
Hey, don't peck that roof. There's solar panels up there.
Peck, 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 peck.
Don't that truck stops working. It's your fault.
Don't peck that. There's solar panels up here. I can see Songbird going.
All right, well,
Putting holes in my truck.
No.
Sandra does not get a turn.
Sorry, it's my truck.
Sandra doesn't get a turn because she's shaking and writhing on the ground.
She got skipped.
Come here.
Cutie.
Money put me down to sleep like an hour ago.
So skip you then?
Yep.
Still sleeping?
And
Okay.
Eric's all on the edge right now.
Eric's just sitting there watching, going.
You guys reminded me of Kyle.
What the fuck is up, Kyle? No, like, step the fuck up, dude.
Kyle,
Step
get
the
your
fuck up,
motherfucking
Kyle.
monster and get your ass in this fight.
He's working on it.
Well, I'm quoting a vine.
He is a guy with a dagger in his back, okay?
Get another monster energy and get in this fight, or I'll start giving you ribbons and watch you start shaking and fucking caffeination.
Still showing all the way up here. I'm supposed to have this cut off and locked. Now, okay, so he comes running up the spear guy. Does anybody else have tactics? Or not tactics,
Teamwork?
teamwork, yes.
Nope. Just Jim.
And you don't count. Okay. Alright, so he's gonna...
Well, actually, wouldn't Sonny have gotten a bonus from Jim basically coming up with a plan of go that way?
well, it had been 2 rounds.
I know. I was just saying originally with the stealth too.
I would like to remind you that my brother is not present.
Even with a +2 bonus, it wouldn't
Mooney.
matter.
It wouldn't have.
Well, in
Okay.
the stealth, it might have.
No.
There was some big failures on that roll.
Oh.
He's just
It was like
going
2
to
6s
hit.
and a 5. I wanted to cry. Stupid fucking dice.
Alright.
Dice.
Huh?
You need to get dice for that.
So he takes out something that he's had over on his leg. He pulls out a taped up lawnmower blade that has been sharpened.
I love it. Kyle?
And he tries to strike at the guy and he actually
Can I have the bottle of liquor?
hits
I'm
it.
just... Okay.
Give me a sip of
Oh my gosh, 665 for the damage too. Okay, so minus this armor. Here's the C part.
The answers.
The bottoms were bad, dude.
The thing comes striking down and pierces through. It actually looks like it loses a lot of momentum there for a second, and then it strikes right into the guy's arm as he's just holding it up to the. It strikes in right here. And it bites down a good inch through this guy's armor and into his skin. And then Kyle looks at him and goes, "What?"
Fucking love Kyle.
All right. And we're back up to you, Jim.
Jim gonna fire another bullet at that guy.
Boom.
Forgot.
And he is going to do call shot of. Yeah, he's shooting him in the fucking head.
Nice. He doesn't have armor on his head.
Yeah, he's shooting him in the fucking head.
He just has a regular head, though.
Not a fucking head, just the head.
Yes.
No fucking head. Ew.
So,
I
Jim,
hate that image.
what'd you get?
Is it 3 ones?
You miss.
Incredible.
That is a natural 20, and that misses. That what?
Okay. So figure out how much.
The Mount Mercy.
There's the proof. I rolled. Go back.
I don't give a shit.
Okay. I'm just trying to show proof.
So
Max damage.
I don't give a
So
fuck.
tell me how much you actually make it by. What is your total?
Well, with brace,
13
because he can
minus.
actually see it now,
Uh-huh.
right? He doesn't have the minus.
He's well. This guy is This guy is lit up because he's still got the blue flowing into the thing. So this guy's illuminated, and you get +2 from the brace.
So that's made it by 12.
By 12, which counts as a critical on its own, and then that kicks in, doubling your damage.
Oh,
So you do max damage and then times 2. So what is your max
36,
damage on your?
4d6 with a single shot.
All right, so that's 24 points.
Sorry, 3. 3d6.
So that's 18. So you do 36 points of damage. Now you shot him in the head. So what is the modifier for shooting or the headshot?
Times 2 body times 2 stun times 5. Times 5 times 2 times 2.
Okay. So here, let me see your thing.
Yeah, I was about to say 2 body. Times 2 body.
Just need the body.
Yeah, that's times 2 body.
Okay, times 2. Okay.
So 36 times 2 is
72.
72.
No.
All right. So you guys just hear another pop, and you can see the bullet hit the blue shield,
Boom.
but it seems to still be affected by the fact that Kyle hasn't taken it out of his arm yet. So it's still kind of messing with the shield, like it's trying to recalibrate. And it goes right through a spot. Just a split second before the bullet gets there, like the shield kind of wavers, and a small hole opens up. As it, it's like it's not fully covering him right now.
It's not like the bullet's traveling at 2,700 feet per second.
And the shield fails to protect him, and you blow this guy's head off.
Yay! And then he's going to transition over to the other guy. Basically, he's sitting there. The way I see him holding it is he's got his left hand on the tree, and he's using, since I bet there's not a branch right at his level, he's got his left hand on, and he just basically pivots around the tree and aims at Mr. Kitty Cat and fires at him.
All right. So
Wait.
he's got 3/4 cover. So that's, I don't remember what that is now.
Did I just get? Really? I just got guts spewed all over me.
Oh,
Great.
oh.
No, not guts, brain.
Great.
Lucy.
Like,
It's everything that was inside his head is now
Is he
not on
human?
his head.
Is he human?
Uh-huh.
No, now he's corpse.
Well,
Jim just saved
is
Sam.
it regular blood?
Yes.
Oh, tasty.
Yes, all over.
Red
What was it?
Berry flavor.
I just figured he's
Oh,
standing there
cover.
like,
Gummy bears.
I'm good.
Are you kidding?
The Biscoff cookie is amazing.
One last little bit.
thank you.
Popular opinion. Popcorn machine.
Uh-huh.
Stuck in your teeth.
Oh, I kill you.
Man, I love popcorn, but I hate
Some
it.
savory.
You hate when what?
Popcorn gets stuck in my teeth.
Great job, Jim.
Jim done good. See what happens when I drink?
Jim, you good?
See what happens when Jim's not drinking?
Okay, so you're at a -4 because of his cover to hit him.
Yeah, that missed big time.
Alrighty. Well,
Yeah, that I missed it by.
a shoot and a miss. All right, Sonny. You've been drenched by this guy's. Do you know the old show Gallagher, the guy that was Big Matt? That's what happened.
Oh God.
This thing in front of you just
Watermelon.
was all in your direction. As a matter of fact, you're fairly certain that something sharp, like, whizzed past your hair and like cut off a couple small strands of your hair as it went past.
Twitch, 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 twitch.
Yeah.
Eye twitch.
No, it's because on the inside, Sonny is screaming, so he's probably just like, can, oh, shh, please. Is it, are we,
So there were two people that you saw. And the other one, you can make a perception roll to see him, where he's moved. He's all the way up in the trees up here.
It's only 29,050 feet per second.
Interfered by a shield.
What?
And
Magnetically interfering
It
with
made
the
it through a
bullet's
gap.
trajectory.
no, I didn't see him, that was a
I'm
14.
saying, in general, if that
Okay.
was not the case,
So there were two people there. There was this weird guy and then a cat person. And the cat person stealthed down really low
Laughing
and
the whole
started
way.
sneaking off. Yes, with a cat hiss laugh. And his weapon is flaming, and he was like swinging it around in front of him while trying to stealth away, because that made sense, right? But he has since wandered off into the woods, presumably towards Jim, because that was the direction his fellows went. Well, you
I'm gonna have Moon make sure Sandra is okay first.
So she is still
Yeah.
because the spear is still through her leg into the ground.
Can he pull that out of her?
Is that what you're trying to do?
I mean, he's an animatronic, so yes.
Oh, right.
I don't think that would affect him, would it?
You
He's an
don't know.
animatronic.
What happens when you electrocute electronics?
They bark.
So you reach out and grab a hold of it?
Sure.
All right, make me a strength
I'm
roll.
gonna commit. Oh god, a strength roll?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I don't want to use these dice. Hold on.
Let me get something more lucky.
No, wait.
Use something
Here's your medal.
fine.
But these look like Mooney.
Okay.
Well, nice job.
You're chucking things at me.
I am drunk, okay?
Throwing things at me!
At least he wasn't kiling things.
Where's
at you.
the other one?
Right in front of this candy skull.
Where did it go? Where
Keep
is
that one.
it? What does that mean? Well, that one was 2,
5,
5,
If it's got the logo on it, it's 6.
2, 5, 6.
God damn it!
13.
2, 5,
13.
6.
What's your
Yeah.
strength? Is Mooney?
11.
Minus.
11 minus 13.
thought you were stronger.
No!
So
Are you looking at Sonny or Mooney?
Mooney.
It's Mooney.
so
Take this roll.
You guys agree with this.
so you reach out to pull the spear out of her.
That was 4, 8.
Yeah.
You reach out to pull the spear out of her, and as soon as your hand grabs it, the only thing I can. You've seen Jurassic Park, right?
Oh god!
It's the electrical fence thing. That electricity hits and it shoots through all of your stuff,
Launches you
activating all of your servos and knocking you back and on the ground.
Oh, would this cause like more further damage to his programming?
That's completely up to you.
Oh no.
Flavor. No. Now we're in flavor country.
Against you.
I'm like, do we really want to fuck him up more?
Let's find out.
You
Where's my ego?
Ego is a
Minus 11. Okay.
so
No, it doesn't fuck him up too bad.
you need to find out your stuff for your energy resistance.
Energy. Where the fuck is that?
So look under your powers. You
Okay.
should have some sort of
You're right.
damage reduction for ED.
Okay. Physical damage reduction resistant by 15%.
You need the energy damage though. Or does all you have is the
Plus
physical?
5 ED resistant.
And she doesn't have the damage reduction for it, just the ED.
Not just movement.
Just physical and mental damage.
Physical and mental, huh? Okay.
Mhm. There's physical damage reduction and mental damage reduction. And then the plus 5 PD and ED in both resistant.
Did you want that as mental? 'Cause I may
Or
have
did you want it
forgotten
as
to
energy
switch.
resistance?
I could have forgot to switch it to
energy
energy.
damage.
Because it always starts off as
I
mental.
could probably, because I feel like it wouldn't really hurt his body because it's metal, but it would like fuck up his circuits slightly.
That's why I had given you. I thought it was energy. That's why I kept asking about it.
So yeah, you can just say that's energy and not mental.
Okay.
And we can change it when we do alterations to your character
Yeah.
when you go to spend character points. Okay, so with 7, which drops it down to 4. So you would take 4 points, and you have 5 points of resistant energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you don't actually end up taking any damage from it. You just get launched backwards.
Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
You can see like your hand servo or whatever doesn't
Like-
twitching. It's like kind of twitching still.
It's like, what did you do? I was trying to help. I was trying to do the good thing. Isn't that what you lecture me about?
You lecture me about. All right, on a 1. Really?
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna. That was a cool bounce out on the side and didn't fall. I'm gonna count that as a sign. So
Damn.
as you grabbed a hold of it and you went flying backwards, you had shoved enough on it that it came out of Sandra's leg.
Okay. Good.
Wow. Bet you can't do that again.
I would never be able to do that. That's why I was like, all right, that's a sign. This was supposed to be a rule of cool type of thing. All right. So that was. So Henry, back to you. You hear the pecking on the roof, and
Fine. And I unlatch the door, push it open, and jump out of the truck and start running off towards whatever the commotion is.
all right, you want to move yourself?
It's like I'm doing a double move.
Okay.
You driving the car?
No, just running. So technically started.
And the doors are now unlocked.
Nice.
Oh no, that's Annabelle. Technically started back here. So I'll say that's.
I should not be as tired as I am.
You have an excuse.
All right,
Oh my
I'm out in the
it's
forest now.
literally like an hour.
All right.
A straight line toward the sound.
Okay.
I'm not making any sort of stealth.
Have a cookie.
So Orion, make me a perception roll.
Can't just shake it.
5, 1, 4. They weren't upright. What's up? 5, 1, 3.
5, 1, 3, so 9. And then what is your perception? Bottom
11 minus. So you made it by 2.
made by 2? Okay. So you see over here. Now that you've stopped moving and the guy exploded all over your back, yeah, you see another person up here in the trees.
Yes, the guy exploded.
I was about to say, would they get a bonus because Jim already shot at him and probably shot the tree in front of him?
Shot who? What?
Since Jim fired at that.
Not this guy.
Oh, that's not the cat?
It's a cat, but that's not the cat.
I can make it to him. Right?
Let's see here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, 8 would get you there. 8 would get you right up next to him. So that's one move.
Wow.
All right.
I want to
Strength roll.
Yeah. Well, technically, this would be an attack.
Kill him. Kill him.
This doesn't have to grapple. It just makes sure that they stay still.
Oh, okay. So you're just doing your
Sucky.
attack.
Don't move.
And so how is it written down there?
Actually, I
don't know what
don't
it
have.
is. Doesn't it require touch?
Oh, let's see.
You just have to touch them
I do? Oh, okay. Then yes.
until you
Yeah,
put points into it to make it ranged,
Right.
Which you can totally do.
which you can do.
He just starts around the battlefield and I'm
Running around.
You,
Okay.
I
No,
need to
that's
make a
just-
move.
yeah.
I need you. I need you.
Yeah, no range, so I have to touch it.
Okay, so make an attack roll.
Okay.
To the door.
2, 1, 1. Oh, sorry. 2, 2, 1.
All right, damn. That's actually going to be a crit.
That's I don't. Crits don't apply.
It's upside
This is
down.
already
I know.
half
Off the bottom.
No,
No,
they
crits
do
apply.
because
Oh.
if you have something that's already at max power, a crit doubles it.
Oh well. I mean,
So
yeah.
how much? Well, you don't know how the last guy had 80 hit points.
Drain body is 2d6, so 12
Uh huh.
times 2.
So 24 points.
Yes.
See, that doesn't even kill it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Usually the ones in the past have just
Oh yeah.
died. So sorry. That's my bad.
You did
Drain him. Yeah, it's 24.
You like take a huge. Like slamming a Slurpee
I don't have
without
any
getting
more
the
actions.
brain.
Do I?
Nope, that was it.
His eyes still.
All right, so
Charging flashes across the eyes.
the little dot there.
all right, Annabelle, back at the truck. You and your bird are on top of it. The doors have opened, and you heard Henry yell out, "Fine!" And he took off running through the woods.
Why?
Left the doors to the van open now.
Okay, I'm gonna like hop off my bird and like close the doors.
Okay.
Bird.
What?
I'm taking off into the forest at this point.
Yeah, I know, and
Interesting.
I'm gonna hop back on my bird and follow him.
Okay.
Which is
Yeah, it's like, well,
Jim's been shot and then healed because he drinks and sleeps.
All right. What is your bird's movement?
you also moved out of the way when somebody turns.
Oh no, where's my fucking bird?
I'm very dead, sorry.
How dare you?
How dare?
Why you bury
There are
my
many
bird?
dares.
I was playing like 6 people.
It's true.
And none of them were you guys yet.
I have
They were just me friends.
12?
Me friends.
12 meters in non-combat.
All right.
Or, I'm sorry, 24 meters in non-combat.
All right. But it's 12 in combat, right? Because we're all
Uh-huh.
in combat right now. All right. So I'm going to assume that you're going to do a double move. Can't really do anything else, right?
Nope.
No double move?
No, I'm just following Henry.
Okay. Where did Henry go?
I took off straight out.
Oh,
and
there you are.
heading into the forest.
Okay. So, since I'm squawking up next to Henry, I'm just going to use your bird's icon for now. I'm going to move you both. All right. So, you caught up to Henry. Sandra.
Oh,
Yeah, she's not going to do anything.
She down on the ground.
Camille's still asleep?
She can wake up.
Okay.
Groggy.
What do you mean, okay? Fine, and ran off. So, what do you want to do? You said you were sleeping in the truck, right?
No.
Or were you just out here by Eric?
I was just like, I was camping.
Okay, okay.
So I wasn't in the truck.
Somewhere on the ground.
Okay, so what do you want to do? You hear lots of commotion going off to the north of you.
I will get up into my little riding nook
little turret spot on him.
Yep.
Okay.
And we will take off in the sound in the direction of the sounds of combat.
And what is his movement rate?
His movement, I believe, is 12 in combat. Let me just double check here. Yes, 12 in combat.
He's over here. All right. Are you doing anything else? Actually, he could take a double move if you wanted him to.
Yeah, sure, double move. Get us a little closer to Papus.
6. Alrighty. And because I forgot to do them earlier, the enemies have all held their action till right now before the. Alright. The one that is stealthing over by Jim.
Yeah, he knows he ain't stealth because he at least got shot in general direction.
Yes, but he thinks that you don't know where he's at because you horribly missed.
Yeah, he shot a tree like 4 blocks away.
So this guy is down here.
Stealthy.
So, still thinking he's stealthing.
Oh, that was the person that he drained was a different person?
Uh-huh.
Oh, snap.
There's a whole nother person.
A whole nother person.
14. But he comes
Yeah, a whole.
very not stealthily right up next to you. See now, had he been stealthing, you would have gotten a negative because you wouldn't have gotten your dex.
I just imagine it comes up, but Jim has seen him this entire time, so he's just holding a gun to where he pops out at.
And he comes out, he's like, "Hi, hi, how are
Chew
you?"
on this.
And he tries to stab you with one flaming dagger that's eliminated. Oh, God. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's by 5? Would your DC be?
It is a 5.
A 5. He just barely hits you.
I thought he missed because he met it.
He what?
No, beats it.
No.
No.
Oh, me too.
He has to hit whatever number you've got.
Oh, okay.
Or above it.
Yes, or above.
Oh, okay.
So you take. You don't have any resistances to fire, do you?
No, but I do
Also,
have new stuff because of a stab vest, at least.
Yes. Okay. So on the location,
I know.
he got a 17.
With how much he's been drinking.
That's feet.
So the guy was like all bent over, and he came up and he's
He
like
poked my toe.
stabbed me in your feet. I like these boots.
At least it wasn't near your mouth. You might breathe too hard and then the flame would just...
All right.
He was drinking moonshine.
I know he was.
So you take 4 points of physical damage and 5 points of fire damage.
Burn, baby, burn. Ow.
Hey, at least you won't.
You said
bleed.
4 and 5, so that's 9.
Yeah, right.
And I didn't know if you had any resistant PD on your feet.
No, that's
I
only.
did it on the
I mean,
chest.
I have 4 resist PD, but that's just chest because he's got the
Okay.
torso.
So
Sorry.
you take a total of 9 points of body then.
Yeah, so that's just upper torso, basically from waistline to neck is what I'm going by on that because it's a stab vest.
Yep. Okay. So that's his turn. Over here by Orion.
Hot foot,
I lost it.
Burning.
So this guy here has a katana. And he is going to attempt to stab Orion.
Oh man, this ought to be good.
Yeah, nope. Nope. And he doesn't have to move, so he's going to try a second time. 2 for DCV.
Base DCB is 5.
5. All right. So both of his swipes at you miss you completely.
It just goes. It's a small blade for such a heavy set of armor. Thin blade for such armor.
Jim kills lots of people.
And then from out of seemingly nowhere,
Hey, Hey, how's it going, buddy? I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon.
This guy gets one swipe at you, and he completely misses.
Never mind. Wait a minute, does he have another attack?
No, because he moved and then attacked.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah,
He's the best.
that was everybody on the bad guy. So Jim, you're up. You got a guy right next to you.
He's sitting there. He's got the rifle in hand. He just looks down at his foot and goes, "Ah!"
And you see him hold the thing back up to his face and go,
Stick barrel in mouth, pull trigger. That's quite literally what he's doing.
More or less stick barrel in face.
No, stick barrel in mouth, and he goes,
Oh, fair enough.
stick barrel.
so
Eyeballs.
take the negative for the headshot up there,
Negative.
Okay.
because he's probably going to try to dodge you sticking this thing in his face.
Okay.
Yes. This cat doesn't want anything in his orifice. Face orifice.
Olfactory center.
Just 0.
Hit by 0.
Yes, I just made it.
That means you miss. Because,
No, you said meets it, beats it.
yes, but he has a DCB of 4.
You have to make it.
Oh, so that means
To make it
there was no way I could have made that. I wish I would have known that.
3 1s.
Yeah, true. Fuck.
So he died.
tried.
So there's the first one of him trying to stick the barrel in the mouth and going, fuck you then. And
Well, you would have shot, because
Yeah.
otherwise. So you used a bullet. You can make another shot now.
I thought that would have been trying to make a roll to make it in the mouth. Okay.
No, it's making.
No. I know. Yes, I am drinking a lot. 7, 8. That's a regular shot with an 8, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I make it by 5. Is there a point blank bonus or anything?
No.
Okay. So yeah, I make it by 5.
Okay. So you hit him. To roll your damages.
DiMaggio. 15.
15 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Here, right, and that takes him out.
Oh, he did?
Oh yeah, he totally did.
No more.
Bang! Fuck you! And that's all you guys are gonna hear from that.
You shoot him, right? And he was going.
And he's dying. Jim's just sitting there. He shoots him. He goes, "Fuck you!" Puts gun away, pulls knife out, and stab, just to confirm the kill.
Are you good?
He's not.
All right.
Ammo is cheap. Your life is not. Always confirm the kill. Sorry. Okay, I will read. You want to know Jim's rules?
I read it.
Yeah, we all read it.
Somebody else.
All right. Moon. You're on the ground after being thrown back by this electrical blast.
What the fuck? Oh, I was trying to help her. Isn't this something that you lecture me about? You should help him. Last fucking time I do that shit, as he pushes himself off the ground. How far away did he get, like, knocked away?
Not far.
He's still pretty close.
Yeah, you're
Like
pretty
240
close.
He's gonna stand up and go back over to Orion.
Oh, don't do that.
Why?
Actually, yes, do that.
What's he doing?
Also very dangerous.
There's 2 guys flanking Orion right now.
Oh!
So Orion's up here in the middle, and there's 2 people on either side of him.
Oh, okay.
So you heading up there? Or you... All right.
I'm gonna pick up another stick on the way there.
You're in swinging distance.
Yep. I'm gonna pick up another stick on the
Coming
way
up to the
there.
one on the behind this guy.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right. So now that you guys have him flanked, you guys both get a +2 flanking bonus.
Ayo.
Yay! And you can make an attack roll
Okay. Yeah, because he's gonna
with your stick.
with my stick.
These guys are wielding katanas. You can come at them with a stick.
For fuck's sake! That's a 12, so like that misses by 1.
No, it's a 0.
Remember, you get a +2 for the flanking.
Oh,
So you made it by 2.
I made it by 2 then.
All right. These guys, that's what they have, is a 2. So then you get to do your
Beat
damage.
it. You beat it.
You hit it.
Smack.
Is that your damage?
Yes.
6.
Just
You got 3d6 plus your strength. So
so
there is.
I'll learn to read this, I promise.
Does it say under your power? Because usually it'll figure in the strength.
Well, I figure killing any weapon, any object, weapon master. So technically, he could pick up anything and make it into a killing weapon. That's a 17. Oh, that's the cost. I'm an idiot.
So it
So it
does
says
say-
plus 2d6.
So it's a plus 2d6. So look at the dice damage on your strength.
So that's going to be.
2d6.
Oh, sorry. Yep, 2d6. So it's 4d6.
So you do 4d6 points of damage to this guy.
So roll one more.
Hold on. 6. 14.
You do 14 points of damage to this guy. This guy has. I think these are the wimpy guys.
He's a wimpy, guys.
Yep, only 10.
Weepy, weepy, weepy.
Oh, I almost deleted the wrong one. All right, so that guy drops.
Dang it. Wreck him.
I'm back. You motherfucker.
All right, so how did you hit this guy with the stick and just like, because you obliterated this guy with the stick?
He stabbed it through his skull. He picked it up and went.
From the back of this guy's head, you just impale right through
He
his
probably like grabbed his shoulder and was like, "Boo, bitch!" and came right down through like the back of his cornea here,
Did you do
and
the
the back of the.
What?
Oh yeah, probably. It was probably something along like the. He tapped him and he was like, "Hi."
Right through the eyeball.
All right.
Yeah, or
so
through his jugular.
It's like I can't let Jim have the only kill.
Henry,
Yeah.
you've got a big bird and Annabelle above you.
I'm nowhere near the action.
Don't worry, one day you'll get in the fight.
It's going to take you like at least 2 full movement,
2 full phases?
2 full double moves to get there. You going to do a double move?
I don't notice any other activity going on other than
You can
where
make
they
a
are.
perception roll.
I'm going to do that. Made it by 2.
Made it by 2?
Yep.
As far as you can tell, there's nobody else around besides ones that we can see on the board. Although, there is a great big Eric over here tromping through the forest, not at a slow speed, and bouncing off of trees as he was hoping they would just kind of break off. But they're not really doing that. So he's kind of body checking the tree and kind of stumbling off to the side.
As I'm running and looking around, and I'm hearing kind of like almost like combat sort of slowing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's kind of hit a crescendo and now it's falling away. I'm like, no, fuck this. And I just run right back to the truck.
The other way. When you hear Moon go, boom, bitch!
But I use my action for perception checks, so I only get half.
You can make perception checks without using your actions.
Oh, fine. I get to the trick then.
Yeah, looking around doesn't. All right, so Orion, the guy that snuck up behind you and completely missed you, is now laying on the back of your legs with a stick through his whole head, like
His jugular.
It's like sticking out this far on both sides, and so like as he's laying down, it's like propped up like this. Oh god! The ground.
Did Moon stick it through the nose
No, he stuck it through like.
and eyeball?
I've got him grappled, right?
No, because
No, I've
you
got
just reached out,
touched.
touched him. So you got
I
to
guess
touch
it
him
all
again
depends on
because he's
if he was
just
big
moving.
thing.
The grapple would allow you to just automatically do damage every turn.
I want to grapple him and just turn around and throw him onto the stick.
All right.
Full?
He's full now.
All right.
He only takes the equivalent of like what was it, 12? He only needs 12 HP in order to reach full. So
And he pulled double that.
he pulled double that, so he's fine.
He's over here like, oh, Thanksgiving dinner stuff.
We just see his belt.
All that tryptophan.
Actually, using that logic, he just stands still.
He's just too
He's
full.
done.
He's done.
No, he's back to normal. Nobody's told him to do shit.
Oh, in the middle of combat, he bends down and picks up a rock.
Once he gains enough energy from the dude, he's just like,
Did the dude attack him yet?
So this other guy, yeah.
oh wait,
gonna
the
have to-
danger sense is danger.
Oh yeah, it's going off.
Oh, okay, then yeah, he totally wrecked the shit out of this kid. Okay. Sword.
Oh god.
I forgot I had that. And just
Slashy.
tried to.
All right. So make an attack roll,
This is not a large group, is it?
huh?
It's not a large group.
This sword was specifically made for you, so you get your full OCB bonus and your.
But I get +3 with large groups.
No, so that just meant a large group of weapons. So there were 3 separate weapons that your character has, or up to 3.
Okay. That's real.
So this sword gives you a +2 to hit. This is the first time you've actually swung it in combat.
6 to 1.
6, 7, 8, 9, and then what was your OCD again? You got a +3?
3. Yes.
All right, so you actually get a +5, which is a 14, -9. You made it by 5. You crit this guy because he's only needed a 2. So
Nice.
you're going to automatically do max damage on this sword. Did I already tell you what the stats on the sword is?
No.
All right, so this is a 4d6
Oh shit.
sword.
This is the first time I ain't never rolled no 4d6 for this bitch. I'm gonna borrow another one of these.
Go for it. Take any dice you want.
Let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 points?
10 points.
All right. Oh, wait, no, you crit him.
Yes.
That's 24 points.
24 points.
Because I forgot. You crit him. So you just how do you attack this guy with your sword? Because this does double what he has for health. You
Right down the middle.
Oh god.
so
Like
it's
slicing or stabbing straight down, like from the head down.
How tall is he?
this guy, well, he's a cat person, so he's kind of a little slumped over, but he's probably 4.5 feet, 5 feet tall.
Oh yeah, this man dwarfs. He's like 7 feet tall.
So
yeah, and your sword.
Yeah, he's 7 foot tall. He takes that bitch and goes.
You impale straight through the guy with very little resistance. And as you ram through this guy, you can actually feel energy transfer from him to you.
Oh shit.
Even more food.
You stabbed at him.
And you impaled him all the way to the ground. It pushed him down like a good foot, but the sword is now stuck in the ground unless you pull it out. And so he's just like unmoving on the
He
sword.
just goes.
And,
And then
and this guy falls forward, face landing on the back or the top of the head of the other guy whose face is staked up. Like
the danger sense does turn off after
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Okay. He just stops.
you little TPC.
You just watched it. You just watched him like straight up skewer him in, and then
Badass.
act like nothing happened.
Badass.
And we're out of combat. Skibby!
Oh, great!
Where the fuck have you been?
He's
So they get out to about a half a mile outside of.
Can we see the fire, or can I see the
Oh
fire?
yeah, fire's gotten pretty big at this point.
So-
and they're going to land in the water.
Okay, before they get to that point,
Uh-huh.
he's going to crawl his way around to one of the motors,
Okay, the big ducted
Yeah.
fan thing.
and he's going to attempt to short out one of the motors.
It just tables.
Well, no, he has like electrical engineering and all that stuff, so he would literally try to go in and figure out a way to
It just goes.
trying
shut
to
down
access a maintenance
the
panel.
motor. Yeah, access a maintenance panel and shut down the motor.
Okay. Make me an electrical engineering roll.
This is gonna be good. I hope.
I sure hope to.
Want to spiral into the ocean?
It's a caramel something.
Oh
God.
What is going on, man?
Well, that was a 2-2-1.
So 5.
I made it by 10.
You made it by 10?
That's 15.
Okay.
Mine's 15.
So you like pry up one of the panels and you're looking in there and you're like, all right, well, this looks like the main electrical supply line here. I can take that out very easy. Got little grounded snips as part of my little.
Yep. Just
snip those little things and the fan just kind of goes. And it stops and the whole thing just goes.
and at this point, he'll detach himself. That's it.
So this thing, as it was flying, this fan immediately shuts off. This fan is still spinning at the same speed, causing it to start spiraling.
I was about to say it would probably it would do like a it would start spinning one way, so it would spiral and start to go down.
Well, these are ducted fans. They're not propellers.
Yeah.
So these are ones that like push down and forward to give you the.
Oh, so yeah,
it's doing this.
And so
It's doing a
flips
gyro
over.
Oh, jeez.
So it's flipping over and it's spinning.
yes.
And so as it starts to flip over, the guy inside is going to attempt to make it not do that anymore. 6. That is not going to be good enough. Besides, he's not going to be able to recover that anyway. That one goes in the drink.
In the drink.
In the drink. Also, don't drink that water.
Drink it.
Does the other one notice?
No.
No.
On the back one.
Okay. How much distance do I have before it makes?
Well, it seems to already be descending on its own power at this point.
Okay. Well, he's gonna go and attach himself to that one.
Okay.
He'll try to catch up to it and attach.
Okay. You got to kind of use your teleport to get up there.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's moving at a pretty good clip now.
Well, so the total teleport distance, so he will literally only have to do it once to be right behind it.
Because remember, they were 1,000 meters away.
What's your distance?
Initially, right?
No.
Oh, they were 1,000 meters apart?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, then he may have to do it once or twice.
Needless to say, you're going to be able to catch up with them.
Yeah.
They have no idea that you're back there.
Okay.
So, just this little thing taking them out in the sky that they didn't think anybody would be able to get up into. Anyways, so, they land probably a good 800 meters out.
Okay.
And the fans tilt almost completely forward.
Uh-huh.
And just start to slowly push it in.
Okay.
At which point you catch up to it.
Okay. So I'm going to go attempt to land on this thing again. And
You're there. It's going very slowly now.
Right. And the bot is going to skitter around and see if there's any kind of openings on the bottom of what is essentially the hull.
Okay. So make me a perception roll. Back, I didn't notice the sounds of you going all over the thing.
Made it by 5.
You made it by 5?
Yes.
Okay. So you are you actually going under the under the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Breathe.
Yeah, I don't have to breathe, so...
I didn't know if you were waterproof or not, so
The bot... Yeah, more or less.
It's got a shield.
Yeah.
So, you get under, you're walking all around the hole on the bottom of it. Yeah. I mean, at least on the bottom, it's a little more muffled.
Right,
It's
because of the
already got
water.
sounds.
Yeah.
But you do not find like any openings. You do find what looks like an underwater winch at the front of it.
Okay.
With like a hook and a reel of cord, not cord.
Drop the fucking anchor.
What happens when a ship hits a tripwire?
Okay. But no like threaded holes or anything like that.
It does not seem to have any types of openings
Drainage
at all.
plugs or anything.
Right.
Okay.
Nothing like ballast or anything like
Yeah,
that.
well, he's gonna go and hang out right next to the winch.
Okay.
Like not super close to it, just in case whoever this dude is or people are, they don't see him if they use it to tie off or something like that. But he'll be close enough to it that he can access it
Okay.
at some point.
All right. What are you waiting for? Because they're approaching the docks.
Just to see what happens.
Okay. Well, they pull up to the docks and the thing stops moving.
You know
Okay.
the little lights on the bottom of airplanes that just flash?
Blink?
That's what I imagine. Yeah, it just like flashes every like
The
5
landing
seconds.
or the landing lights, marker lights.
Marker lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, the marker lights.
So it stops.
I'm just
It
wait.
raises up out of the water a little bit, as you can tell some weight got removed from it.
Okay.
Other than that, you don't.
Because it's up out of the water, do I see any feet walking down the dock?
No, because you're still like the wind
Or
is
am I-
actually under the water,
Oh, okay.
and
You just feel that it's
it raised up like 6 inches under its 2-foot draft.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's still just floating on the water.
Is there any release mechanism on this winch?
There is one that says release, but it's not tripped right now because the little thing on the end of the thing isn't activated. It's not closed.
Clamp.
Well,
Yeah, clamp. Kept saying clasp, and I'm like,
well, so when I say, because when I think winch, I think most winches, they have a little lever that allows it to be released or free spinning. And then,
oh yeah, to hook it up to things.
yeah,
Yeah, where you remove it from the gears.
right.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, the free spool.
Free spooling. Yeah.
Yeah.
So does it have something like that on it?
Yes.
He's going to flip the little thing
Okay.
and drag the cable down and wrap it around like 20 or so times around the dock poles.
Okay.
And then hook
And
it
then
back to itself.
Re-engage the winch.
Perfect. Okay.
And then, yeah, he'll come back up to the winch, re-engage the gear on it so that it locks it in place. And then he'll crawl out of the water and up onto the back of this boat and just kind of chill there
Okay.
and be watching what's going on the dock.
So when you get there and you get up on top and you can kind of see out, you can see that there are a few fishermen with clubs stationed at the front of the dock, not letting anybody anywhere near the ship. And you can see 10 to 12 guys dressed all in like solid black garb, and they've got hoods that cover their heads and everything. And they seem to be, they've got people with their hands tied behind their back. They've got them grabbed by the back of their neck, and they're leading them at gunpoint back to the ship.
Okay. You'll just keep watching.
Okay. They get the people down on the docks. As soon as the docks, or as soon as they get close, the people that are on the docks move out of the way, and they seem to they don't want to look at the people that are leaving, so they're all looking at the ground now. And they load a dozen people from this place onto the ship.
Okay. He's just gonna keep on
Keep waiting.
recording this entire thing for future reference.
This will be great on my YouTube.
Don't lie, you're posting it on TikTok.
Anyways, so the ducted fan starts up, and the fans rotate, so they're pushing away from the dock, and it gets about 4 or 5 feet and stops. And
Wait, are the fishermen still on the dock?
they no, they as soon as the people
Okay.
left, they left.
I'm gonna
Because-
laugh really hard if they were on the dock
Oh,
and
it'd
it
be
pulled the dock out.
you can hear the engines starting to crank up as it's trying to push farther away from this. And it's just throwing water up on shore at this point. And then you start to hear snap,
Oh god.
Snap, snap, snap. As the thing starts lurching backwards, as the thing breaks through the first one of the pylons.
Pylons,
there.
yeah.
It breaks through the first
pilings.
one, and so they start getting a little speed, and then it snaps through the next one, and the next one, and bam, bam, and it's like jerking the ship. And they immediately slam on the things because now they know something's wrong. They just thought they were stuck. So
As these pylons are like flying.
oh yeah, and so like half of the dock is like smashed and hanging in the water now, and you see the side open up and a guy goes out and he goes down to the winch, and he puts his hand up near his head and he whispers something. If you want to see what it is, you need to make me a perception roll.
Oh dang.
With those acute optical sensors he's got. Or, sorry,
Right.
acute acoustic sensors.
Perception?
Yes, perception.
Uh,
That was practical devastation here.
I made it by
Made by 5? Perfect. And you hear him hold his hand up and he's like, somebody seems to have messed with our winch. I'll disconnect it and be right in. I disconnect it. Okay, don't tell nobody.
so
No gas in it.
Ain't got no gas in it. Ain't got no gas in it.
so how does he go about getting down to disconnecting it?
He jumps in the water.
Oh great.
That's one. It's a taser.
He'll crawl over around the outside edge, kind of closer to him, and then just sticks taser arm in the water.
All right, so what was the damage on it? I know it was one body, but what was the stun? That's what I need to know. I'm thinking it was 32.
Yeah, it's like 30 something.
32 stun.
32 stun. All right. So you stick this little probe down in the water. I don't know why I just heard.
What's even worse is this is an ocean, right?
Yes.
So it's salt water
It's
on
salt
top
wa- yes.
of that.
It's highly conductive.
Which is
very
highly
conductive.
conductive.
So, anyways, you zap it, and then you see a man bobbing in the water.
Oops.
Oh, sippy cup.
Well, they spilled their
I
soup.
did. They've not worked. Give me napkins.
We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
Listen, I'm so sorry.
One. Come try and welcome back. Come try. Well, that was fun.
Bazinga.
We're not going to have any soupy cups, though. We've decided that doesn't count, I guess.
So,
Just wet soup.
Was it minestrone?
now here's the question. Did anybody else inside said ship see the little zappy of the...
No.
Okay. So he'll kind of continue to skitter around the hole and wait for somebody else to come out.
I love how he skitters, so he makes himself heard. It's like, come on, I'm baiting another one.
All right. Well, a 665 is not going to be through her. So another guy comes out, walks around to the front.
I have a question. When he tases him underwater, does he gasp and start drowning?
No, he died. He just straight died. He was
shit!
Yeah, but he just died. Yeah.
I didn't know. Like, I didn't realize.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. He's not kicking. He's not breathing because he's face down in the water.
in the water. Right?
Yeah.
No, he's in his happy place.
He turned into a bob.
He's sleeping.
He turned into an extra salty one.
So he sees the guy out front. And he immediately jumps back into the vehicle.
Okay.
And the vehicle just starts ramming itself backwards. And it snaps through the rest of the pylons and is just trailing this wire in the air. And it flies up into the air and starts heading back out to sea.
Yeah, no, it's not going to make it that far. I'll immediately go to another engine and try and shut it down.
So, as it
They're
goes
trying
up,
to pick up speed.
because it's trying to go up now.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's
We're not finding Lakesh today.
not by killing all of the leads. He was supposed to come into
I'm not trying. Well,
Not kill all the people.
I'm hoping to get this done before it gets too far above the water, so that it'll just crash down and just end up floating, not like crashing down and breaking into pieces. Electrical engineering.
Yes. Remember what happened the last time though? It doesn't just drop. It flips over.
Shit.
You thought this happened once.
Well, crap. That's not a bad crab. That's a good crab. 2, 2, 3.
Yeah. It starts to rotate over as the engine cuts out. All right. Let's see here.
He's gonna crawl up onto the front. Is there any kind of window on the top?
No.
Damn it. He was gonna tap on the window and be like, "You gotta fix this," but there's no window. And then
So the thing starts to flip over, and then it goes straight
Oh,
down,
God.
knifes into the water sideways.
okay.
You made it land.
Bless you.
You briefly hear the ducted fans go, and then it cuts out.
Okay. This is a sealed thing, right?
You sure hope so.
Okay.
I mean, you weren't testing air pressure.
No, he wasn't.
Crystals.
Yeah, it's not plugged in right now.
So
Does it bob up?
the thing slowly comes up, upside down,
Oh,
and is
okay.
bobbing upside down.
Just killed those innocent people again.
No. Well, we don't know that.
The kidnappees.
We don't know that.
Great. We killed the survivors of the city massacre.
They're not survivors anymore, so they're still part of the city. Right?
They're still part of the city massacre.
This happened within the city limits, correct?
No, this is out in the freaking
International
Is it
water.
international one? Not our pig, not my pig, not my farm.
If they die, would this be considered Skippy kills or?
No. No.
Is this just collateral
it won't be
that are
either.
acceptable losses?
Because I considered the fire in the town, and however many people died in that fire is just Henry Talbot.
Just a couple dozen.
Cool.
So, how far offshore is this?
Almost a kilometer now.
Okay. Oh, shit.
No, Sammy, there was not equipment.
Action. He'll kind of go up a little bit
Okay.
and have some
wasn't
kind
here.
of protection for the equipment. Yeah, I don't know about that. Sammy.
Huh?
Sammy's on Twitch. Why don't you want to pick Sammy?
Hi,
We can do
Sammy.
it quick.
We can. Either
Wait.
one is fine. I'm not gonna be picky. Anyways,
Sammy watches me on Kick. I even put our channel on there on my stream earlier.
we have more people on Kick than we do on Twitch right now. But that's fine. So,
That's because we love it.
anyways, he'll fly up.
When you walked in, by the way, Sammy was like,
You. Oh my god.
Wow.
Stop.
That is so rude to Courtney, because Courtney and Ben walked in together.
well, technically, they said Ben and Jess, and then they said, oh no, Ben and Courtney, sorry.
So,
Why are you flipping me off?
he's gonna fly up to see if he can see the other
Everybody turn.
the other ship.
The other one you knocked out,
Yeah.
it's ways back.
Oh,
you
oh,
know
oh.
it's a ways back.
Oh, but would it have come up? It's just
I don't know.
one would only hope. Okay. Well, shit. He's gonna purposely go up and go, ding, 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 and see if anybody responds.
Oh my god,
Um,
Skippy.
Make me a perception roll.
Is it bad that because I'm drunk, I'm sitting here picturing this in my head, actually like a movie right now?
You should do that every time. That's
Yeah,
what I
you
get every
That's
week.
what I
No,
do.
but I'm seeing it more of a cartoon right now, like Adult Swim style.
Ding, 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 ding.
We're not robot chickening those.
Ew, I hate that show.
No, I was gonna say Space Ghost.
So by 7. Yeah, 7. Sorry, I rolled 8 total, and I have a 15, so 7.
Okay, so you get to listening, and you're like being really quiet. You tune out the waves in the background, and you lower down some of the other ambient noises as you isolate them,
Vibrations in your feet.
and you pick up a single person's voice inside going,
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
letting out that low moan.
Well, shit.
Sammy says, "Love you too, man."
If he had a friggin' torch on him, he'd cut a hole in the hole, but he doesn't have a torch on him, so he's gonna take off and head back towards the rest of the group.
Alrighty,
With all the information. Sorry.
perfect.
We'll try and help.
You get there at about 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh god. So how many hours? Like 2 hours, 3 hours?
Oh god.
Well, with all of this, because it took you.
No. I mean the travel time back. I understand that it's been longer than that because it's now 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm asking, what was the travel time back?
About an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Okay, cool.
Yeah, when you made your roll earlier with the navigation, you know exactly what direction to head.
Okay, so
you
he
don't have
just
to go
went
back to the
beeline straight
You can go
north.
straight for him. So about 5 a.m. Did anybody do shifts during the night?
Oh, Mooney would have been up all night.
Okay.
Orion would have been up all night. He doesn't
All right.
sleep.
Perfect.
Mooney's
Exactly.
bed.
He's a light
I will
sleeper.
say,
Did
too,
anyone try to wake Jim up?
Soon as he gets close enough to detect any kind of wireless signal from
Before
Henry,
you guys get back to the
he'll attempt to
truck,
connect.
Okay. So about 500 feet away, you're starting to get a glitchy signal.
Hold on
At
one
about
second.
450 feet, you get a nice clear signal to Henry.
And I blast a data package of what I witnessed and received to Henry's phone.
Well, prior to all this, before they get back, Henry has taken Jim's
Hammock.
hammock and is sleeping.
When Jim gets back,
He has locked the doors again.
Oh God!
For security reasons.
For reasons.
And he's sleeping.
Okay. What is Jim doing? The door seems to be locked to the vehicle.
Sorry.
Jim is just gonna walk up. You know,
Self-preservation.
sorry, I almost fell out of my chair because it doesn't roll anymore.
I'm the most heavily protected
That's such a
space.
shame.
Yeah, he makes it. So he's figured out, put 2 and 2 together. I did an intelligence.
And he got circled?
No. He put 2 and 2 together and got potato.
2 plus 2 equals circle.
No, he said potato.
Oh,
No, he walks up to where he estimates about his hammock would be on the side of the truck and just starts pounding on it heavily.
So there's a big loud banging.
Okay.
He doesn't
Do you do anything?
Open
stuff some cotton balls in your ears.
door.
I go into one of the medical kits and I literally pull out a few cotton balls and I start just like sticking them in my ear.
As you're reaching down to grab the cotton balls, you have a data packet that was sent to you.
Oh. And I start reviewing the footage.
How many
all the
bodies
bangs.
were there after that our encounter?
There were a total of 4.
Oh God.
In the time it takes, but he will do his ritual 4 times.
Okay. Well, no, because we said it takes 2 hours to do it once, so you can do it 2 times.
Oh, then
By
2
that
times.
Okay.
Yes.
I was gonna ask,
sorry.
did we get Sandra out? I can't remember.
Huh?
Did we get Sandra unstuck?
Yeah.
She's been unstuck.
Moon got the spear out of
sorry, I was
Sandra,
in the
but
red
Sandra
circle.
is still not woken up.
Comatose.
She's comatose?
Well, she's not waking up. Smacking, throwing water in her face, submerging her for 5 minutes underwater. None of that seems to have.
Submerging her.
Jim is going to basically be the one. You know, Jim's going to be carrying Sandra at that point. after he does
Okay.
that. And, you know, after he gets. Eventually, if Henry opens it, he's going to put Sandra in the hammock.
If you can open it.
They said after. He's about ready to just blow the door.
Hold on, I gotta resolve his thing too real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so what were you trying to do in the first ritual?
Same thing. I was trying to see what. Probably trying to communicate, like help.
Help with what?
I don't know. His path back. The purpose of it is to gain, like, it's supposed to, like, gift him with the insight and or the ability or items in order to help him on his journey home. Quote unquote.
So as you've created the ritual here, and you light the fire, and the fire travels to all the different things, and it comes and engulfs the thing in the middle, and this time it actually engulfs the thing and your whole body.
Ew.
All right, and as you're sitting there, engulfed in it was a purple flame, right? Was it?
Yeah.
Didn't you say it was purple flame? Okay, so as you're engulfed in this purple flame, you get images of traveling back to the city that you were at. Like you see, like it's like quickly zooming across the land, and there's a small boat that's there, and you see it sail, and you can see the stars up in the sky, and you see like a little symbol that appears up in the sky, and as you follow it, there's a gigantic. It looks like an aircraft carrier, but it's made out of wood.
Okay. Noah's Ark?
And as you get to the thing, you get a flash of what was described as Lakesh's face.
Okay.
And so as you come out of this, you now know exactly how to get to where Lakesh is.
Okay.
That have no way to communicate.
That's hilarious. Okay.
You evil bad.
Okay.
Give exact directions to the one person who can't get them. Anyways, so it succeeded. You actually rolled really good on that one.
Hey. What about the second one?
No, I failed on the second one.
Okay.
The first one I rolled a 7, which was 3 points under what I was shooting for.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what did you have, Ben?
Oh, Jesse, about Sandra.
Yes.
I can stab her.
Stab.
She's already been stabbed once.
Is she available?
Might as well stab her again.
Sandra?
Yeah.
Playing
Jim,
unconscious.
yeah, Jim's carrying.
Right now
Sandra
she's in
now.
Jim's arms. He's
Banging on,
got
kicking
one
the door.
hand underneath her spine while he's banging on the wall.
Yeah, Jim's trying to get her in the hammock.
Eric walks up behind Jim, and Camille just reaches down with her needle and just stabs Sandra.
Jim, it's fine. She heals
No, he doesn't
people.
actually scream, but he's just like,
She heals people. She's fine.
Oh god!
Let her
he
do
did,
her thing.
like when he stabs, he gets an instant look of, oh, and then looks away because
Needle.
Are we squeamish of needles?
he looks
All right, so-
and goes,
What was your healing?
Moon.
yeah, Moon's out.
It is
I love the fact that I still want to know how Moon's reacting to the fact
Healing?
that Jim was instantly just like
which
protect.
is
Like,
2d6.
He feels the same way.
Well,
Yeah.
just because
It's a 2d6?
2d6 body.
All right, so go ahead and roll it.
the team is family.
Roll good. Roll good. Sandra can use it.
No whammies.
No whammies, no whammies, yes.
I'll stick to the butt.
Awesome, so 11 points. So you stab Sandra kind of in the leg that's got the gigantic hole almost all the way through it. And as you hit the flesh next to the hole, you can see the atoms shoot out, and it literally like squirms across like it's trying to
How many units did I
Reconnect the
use?
tissue.
just one.
Just one.
I was gonna say, Jim would have torn off part of his sleeve to make a makeshift bandage since he doesn't have any at the moment.
Yeah. So
You're gonna
her
stick
wound
I'm sure it would have been
healed up.
cauterized by the electricity.
And she seems to be totally fine. Except she's conscious.
Occasionally, Jim checks her vitals. Pulse. Yep. Breathing.
Well, she
Yep.
probably took Skippy levels of stun from that spear.
No, I don't
her a
think
while.
Skippy levels, but I'm sure somebody would have picked up those weapons by now.
Oh, please tell me somebody went and picked him up.
I'm just gonna say Jim picked up the knife at least and that.
Oh, just the knife?
No, I said the knife and the spear. I was
Oh,
thinking
the knife
and that.
and-
I couldn't remember what it was.
Okay. So
The spear.
This is how much I've had. Remember?
it's well, except that he says he's gonna go pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Well, because remember he picked up Sandra as well. So
you go to pick up the knife, right?
yeah.
Ah, perfect. I need you to make me an intelligence roll.
My dump stat. I almost rolled my directional dice. It was like 3 arrows and it's.
All right, I roll intelligence 3 that way. That is a failure.
I make it by dos.
You make it by 2. You pick up the knife, and the knife goes.
3. I made it by 3.
You hear a voice in your head. You are not the one to wield me. Put me down, or I will incinerate you.
And Jim's gonna say out loud because he's probably still feeling the effects of the moonshine just a little bit, going, "Fuck off! This is my knife now."
Oh God!
Who are you talking to?
And max damage.
Oh!
You're like, fuck off! This is my knife now. And you see the flame appear on the blade, and it shoots up your whole body.
Oh god.
Covers your entire
beard.
Your beard is gone now.
Oh my God!
Along with all of your body hair.
Yes, all the body hair, everything. Make me a Constitution roll now.
Do all the bullets that's on them just suddenly go
No,
off?
luckily,
No, because I need to practice.
this was a quick thing. Just all over.
Instead of shooting off like
Yeah.
fireworks.
Here's some milk.
I make it by 4.
You make it by 4. Perfect. You do not go blind when the fire burns your eyes.
Oh god.
You get it closed good enough, and it like crisps your eyebrows and your
Eyelashes.
lenses. Yeah, all of that. And like when you try to open your eyes, they're kind of
drop it
stuck
yet?
together until like you finally pop them, and you can feel like
Crunchy.
yeah,
How much damage is that total?
12 body.
He's not looking so hot.
Well, actually, he's looking very hot. He's very hot right now.
He's looking like crispy bacon.
Crispy.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you get a golf clap for that.
Do you drop the knife?
Well, you would have to.
Right.
Yeah. He's like, ow.
Oh, did he go back for it or?
Yeah, he went back for the knife.
No,
he was carrying Sandra to begin with.
Yeah.
And so once Sandra
No, he would have picked the knife up before getting Sandra.
He
up.
couldn't go back in
You
time.
can't do that.
Oh, I didn't.
You
Well,
already
we
picked
didn't.
up-
You
Okay.
because you didn't state it while you were back on the thing. You can have or you can go back and get it now, but you can't say I did that hours ago.
Yeah.
Okay, because we ended the comp. Oh, I went to the restroom, so I didn't know. Okay, so yeah, then he wouldn't have got because he was more focused on Sandra.
I need somebody to tell Orion to go do it.
But I'm still gonna accept that damage from.
You have to because you
Yeah,
told me that's what you were doing.
I know. I'm still accepting the damage, but he didn't pick up the knife because realistically he was focused on Sandra. I'm just saying that when he got stabbed in the foot, it spread all the way through.
What?
So I'm retconning him picking up the knife, but I'm still taking all the damage because I was in the restroom after the fight ended. After I shot that guy.
Yeah, but you came out and then said you went to pick up Sandra instead.
I know,
At
that's
that
what I
point,
mean.
you could
He
have
took the
said-
damage and then picked up Sandra.
Well, at that point, you could have said that you went and picked up the equipment.
I know,
But
but I
you-
didn't. I wasn't in this room physically.
I'll try and pick it up.
Oh God.
Are we all picking up the freaking blade?
It's way out there. If you want to run out there and get
No,
like,
so Jim didn't get the knife. Jim didn't get the spear. He's just
Oh,
got
it's not gonna
Sandra.
be good.
And he's hurt really bad. He is a crispy boy.
Yeah, I'll go back for it.
oh god. All right.
Child.
Camille, please be careful.
Jim's just going to look at me and go, it hurts you.
Okay,
Notice
what am I rolling
I am burned to a crisp.
I can tell.
So you go to pick up the knife.
I'll pick it up.
and you pick it up and intelligence roll.
Let's see. We have.
It speaks to her in English, and she's just like, huh?
Eh?
What?
Calculator.
Nani? Nani?
Oh, listen.
What?
Quoi? What did it say?
Parlez-vous français? I don't know why. I just see Camille actually sitting there holding it, looking at it, yells at her in English, and goes, Parlez-vous français?
I made it by 4.
Made it by five. That's exactly what you needed to make five.
What?
You
English
said you
stuff.
made it by 2.
You
Oh,
made it by 2. You made it by 3.
3. Yeah,
But
shit.
So you go to pick up this thing, and it goes, "You are not the one to hold me. Put me down." And it's speaking in French.
I put it down.
Okay.
I want to know, can I pick it up too?
Everybody goes to pick it up.
I ask it, who can hold you?
Asking the big questions
As I'm
here.
setting it down.
Those who beat me in a battle of wits.
Okay.
Oh,
I
boy,
do
I
that.
killed your previous owner.
So you hello, fellow DM and players. What's up, Hickman? How's it going, Hickman?
Big man.
So you pick up the or you go to put it down, and it's like, fight me.
Okay.
Wisdom save. Ego.
Ego?
Yes. Not with those rolls, it's not.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, Mr. Kool-Aid Man.
See.
But how's it going, Hickman?
Mr. Hickman, it's about time you fucking joined this asshole.
Where did my 4 again?
You made it by 4. All right, well, you only needed to make
You
it
know what,
by
viewers?
3.
You need to watch more often.
So
Come join us again.
he
Forever.
he starts trying to trick you with visions inside your mind of different scenarios of things, and in your mind you're like easily like able to bypass each thing that he brings up, and he goes,
It's because we have
"Fine,
people on this.
you are worthy to wield me."
What happened? You got the knife?
As you're looking around, it starts flaming. It's spreading flame across the place.
Somebody gave me fire!
Camille, do we have to talk about the importance of safety fires?
Only you.
It's the knife.
I know,
Hey, that was my
but don't we're in the middle of the woods. Let's not catch the woods on fire, okay?
That's all I'm seeing in my head right now.
Because if you catch one tree on fire, then you're gonna catch them all on fire. So let's not and say we did, okay?
So, by this point, you've received a data packet of.
I'm,
you've recorded
I'm
everything that,
reviewing
right?
the recording.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So Skippy's back now too.
On a couple of occasions, you hear
Now
Henry
6
in.
a.m. Yeah.
Bye.
On a couple occasions in the box,
So it's dagger.
you hear Henry.
He lets you know his name is Leonardo.
Leonardo.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
I am the Revenant.
Yeah.
Is Blake called the Revenant?
What were you saying, Cole?
Oh, I was saying a couple of times inside the box truck as I'm reviewing the information, people audibly hear me laughing.
Jim is still. Jim is like in a lot of pain and he's still pounding, going, "Open the fuck."
Jim, hold on.
What?
Can we come in, please?
Kill
Any
him.
danger outside?
Kill him.
Jim's very angry, but no.
And at that exact moment, Sandra wakes up screaming at the top of her.
And Jim's just like, "It's okay, Sandra. It's okay."
Nope. Door stay closed.
Sandra. No, Jim's just sitting there like, and she's probably squirming and flailing around. He's burned, going,
Jim,
"Stop!"
I
Ow.
really need the medical equipment.
Put me down. Let me go. Let me go.
It's like, okay. By the way, my skin's stuck to you.
As
She
he's
doesn't even care.
distracted,
She jumps out of you.
Henry unlatches the
Arm.
door, pushes it open about 6 inches, and just shoves one of the medical kits out the door.
and they close the door. Can I make a roll to try to shove the barrel of
Nope,
her
you were
rifle in
distracted
there?
by Sandra.
Shit.
And you're also
In
injured.
pain, yeah. He's like really hurt bad.
Leonardo
Barely
lets you know
standing.
that you're only the 4th person to wield him this century.
Wow. He's not a man whore.
Has Skippy gotten back by this point?
Oh yeah.
So he'll land on the truck and ting 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 ting.
Oh yes.
It's Skippy. Let me in.
Sandra stands up and runs off into the woods.
Oh God.
And Jim's just gonna sit there and be like, "I know."
Is it fair to say that Orion is still in the woods?
Yeah, because I figure you're doing your 3rd ritual now, unless you've stopped.
Yeah.
You've got 4 bodies.
Yeah, he's still.
You're probably doing your ritual out where you fought.
Yeah, he probably is doing it where they fought. So
Jim doesn't even notice her right.
she might run into one out there.
Skippy, what's the situation out there?
I mean, they're all acting pretty crazy, which is part of the reason why I want you to open the door.
Are
So
there any,
that I can
are there
come
any
in.
active threats to my life?
Jim's pretty mad, but other than that, no.
Second person to say the exact same line. Oh, that's pretty bad, but no. Jim's just sitting there like writing
Well, at this,
Henry on the bullet tips, just like, "I'm gonna kill him.
Sunny is at this point working on making Henry feel better.
You're sitting there and he's like,
No, he's not actually writing Henry's name on bullet tips, but he's sitting there like, Henry's in a lot of fucking pain. Well,
Henry?
not
Henry?
really.
No, I'm not.
Jim is in a lot of pain. Leave me alone.
Why do I have a feeling this is a lot like the Beauty and the Beast scene where he's
You
like,
did that on yourself.
Yeah,
he's like,
I know.
okay, hold it still. That hurt. Well, it wouldn't hurt if you didn't move so much.
No.
What's his damage?
Well,
huh?
From Shrek.
So he does 1d6 physical, and depending upon your intelligence roll when you do it, you can do an additional 1d6 to 3d6 fire damage.
Oh God.
Zoe. 1 to 3.
1d6 to 3d6. Dependent upon your intelligence roll.
so from the back of the box truck, you hear, if Jim takes the medical kit and does whatever they need to do with it, I'll let you in.
Oh, Sonny's already working on him.
Don't you mean, is the sun up yet?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the sun's up?
Yes.
Okay.
You're hopefully in the shade because otherwise your skin's getting more crispy fried.
I know, he's just like, he's just sitting there like, very angry look on his face, but also annoyed, but also like, oh, his nerve endings don't feel anything anymore. So he's like,
Don't look so
I don't have a
sad.
chain. I'm just running around with the flying.
somebody gave me fire!
If you want, Jim, we can sing a song and make it better.
Oh, God.
No?
Where did Sandra
Okay.
go?
She took off running into the forest.
I
She
assume
did
she'll
take
come
off
back.
though. Jim was like, Sandra, wait! I can't move to chase her.
She seems to be running in the exact same direction that the fight took place last night.
Oh, dear.
Jim will tell Sandra, or Jim will tell Sonny, Sonny, go get her, please. I can't go after her anymore. I'm barely standing.
I'll go in just a second, but I need
No,
to...
go get her now.
Door opens for Skippy.
Okay,
Big
I'll
open.
be back.
Clutch.
And Sunny will get up and go try to find Sandra.
Okay.
Thank you for being
You
a
find
PD.
Sandra.
So thank you for being
She's-
CD.
She's over there. She's taken off her pants at this point.
Oh, God.
Oh,
So glad
She's
Jim didn't
standing
find her.
right over the thing, and she seems to be using a little pocket knife to cut off one of the legs of her pants.
Sandra, honey,
Huh? What?
what are you doing?
I'm cutting. Doesn't it look like that?
I can see that that's what you're doing, but why?
Because I don't want to touch it. And she
No.
starts putting on her pants / shorts. It's good. One is a short and one is a full.
She wants
Like-
the
They're Caprice!
Only on one side. Got Daisy Duke on one side, and
Yeah, but combined, they're Caprice.
and you see her take the other thing and use a stick to jab it under the spear.
What are you? Please don't touch that. That's how you got hurt the last time.
Yes,
Oh,
but I'm not going to touch it.
okay.
That's why I did this, see, so I don't have to touch it.
Right.
And you see her tie a knot over it with her thing, and she
then pick it
grabs
up.
the cloth. And as it starts to kind of like tip towards her, the stick that she was using, she uses it to push it back down.
Orion walks near her, looks her dead in the face,
Orion.
reaches down and grabs the body.
She looks really afraid of you as you start to come close.
He like
Her arm kind of turns
he
closer.
like stops right next to her, grabs the body that was there, and then leaves.
Orion. Okay, he's probably doing that to do his thing.
Just dragging it behind him.
Would you like to come back to camp now?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
He's not trying to eat us, is he? Because he
I don't
keeps
think-
trying to eat us. He tried to eat me last night.
I'm aware. Well, sort of, kind of. I kind of saw it through Mooney's eyes.
She starts walking back to camp with this thing out in front of her, trying to navigate through the trees.
And he's following. Also, Jim and Skippy have locked themselves inside the truck, so if we have to leave in a hurry, I hope that they don't harbor us from the truck, because that wouldn't be very fun. Also, Camille has fire.
No.
I don't know how she got it.
It was probably from the fire dagger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
didn't pick up the knife.
Yeah, that looks cool too. I want to investigate it if she'll let.
Stabbing.
She might.
Stabbing only.
That would be so cool, because maybe I can figure out a way to recreate it. Add it to different weapons. Could you imagine the flaming ability on Orion's sword? Oh, that would be so
Oh.
cool.
That would be very cool.
The spear. I just want to see what happens. He doesn't even want it. He doesn't even know.
Oh, that's
Actually, I guess he could use it. Wow.
so 11 on the first one.
Yeah. He'd
So-
probably just
And
throw it
11
in.
on the
Show me what you got.
He'd be like, and then never recover it.
So, you and Sandra walk back to camp then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he's gonna, as he's like standing there, he like stands a little bit away from Sandra and he's looking at her, and suddenly he like has a full body like jerk and he's like, ow, what? Okay, and no, Jim is hurt. You gotta stop arguing with me. And he's gonna storm back over to Jim.
Jim, just so you know, Jim is hurt bad. He's only at 3
hit points.
Yeah.
Why do you think Sonny is trying to help him?
Jim is hurt bad. He's sitting there like, and it hurts.
Oh look,
Ow.
Ryan's hungry again. No, I'm joking.
Oriion's hungry again. Grenade launcher in mouth.
out of him. I only got 3, but you know.
No. Orion opens faceplate. Jim sticks barrel of M32 grenade launcher in there and pulls trigger 6 times.
It won't do shit. It just
That's 6 40mm grenade launchers in your mouth.
He doesn't have a mouth.
It opened.
It's not a mouth.
You said it was the skull from Halo. It had a
We're
mouth.
getting off track. Let's
So
get back to
anyways.
this. Yeah.
Everybody's back at camp now except for Orion, who's
Yeah.
currently out doing another ritual.
I'm just running around with my flame.
Yes.
But also,
How many forest fires has Camille lit right now, and how much has Eric worn out with back from running?
I'm in the water.
Anytime that like a fire would start to happen, Eric just goes.
Walks up.
That's all we hear is this.
It'd probably be more like boom, 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 boom.
But anyways,
You're good.
so you've got all the information that he reconned.
Yep. We're
Rolling.
we're reviewing his triumph. Like, you did good. The review,
I have a feeling that if
there's a
we.
bit of collateral damage.
Yeah, I know.
From Jim, acceptable odds of how.
I have a feeling though that if we go back out and we find a boat and we find said capsized vehicle and then follow it on the pathway that it was going, that might lead us to where we need to be, because they came from a long ways out. I caught a ride on one of them for a little while and then I decided to crash it, as you saw.
We need to retrieve one of them, bring it to shore, ride it, clean it out, and put the truck on top.
I mean, anything's possible because all I did was disconnect the wire.
Gavin
so-
the truck to fix the vehicle and or upgrade it and use it to get us where we need to go.
So yes.
Once Orion finishes his last one, he makes way back to camp. Nothing. Once he's back to camp, he finds rocks again, and this time he starts putting them in the form of an arrow, and it points directly from where Skippy came and down to the very perfect angle as best he can of exactly where they need to go. And it's just an arrow of rocks. He just stands in front of
So
them.
are you pointing it towards the boat you saw in your vision, or the big ship that was way out in the water?
The boat.
Okay.
Yeah. And so regardless of what is in that way, he has made an arrow that points directly to it.
Okay.
Now, are you back where your rituals were? Or
No,
you
he's back to
he's
camp.
by the
Came
truck.
back to camp and,
And
did
he
this
just
right near the
stops
truck.
and stands right there. That's it.
Do you concur, Skippy?
Well, do I concur about what?
My plan.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. If we can get it before it gets washed further out to sea, yes.
Absolutely. Let's do this.
Then we would have a flying vehicle that we could get around in.
I instantly open the back door of the truck and I'm like, all right, we have a plan. We need to get back to town and find a boat. We have to retrieve a different boat.
Do we see these rocks as he flings open the doors and look out?
Well, they're by the front of the vehicle. So if you guys go towards the front of the vehicle,
Well, where's everybody else? Are they all at the back of the vehicle or are they scattered all around?
I don't know where anybody else is. I'm not in charge of them.
I figured as I'm saying this, I'm like walking around the front of the truck to start getting
Yeah,
ready.
we'll start
Open
walking
the
around
door.
the vehicle.
You see
the door.
Orion standing right in the middle of the way. So you open up the door. And,
Oh, they open the door and.
Oh, God.
Hello. Good morning to the both of you too. Would you like breakfast?
I don't eat anything, but thank you.
Skippy, I love you, but I wasn't talking to you.
Oh.
Do you want anything?
I'm all right now. Sorry.
He like
Nobody
storms
wants
off and
anything from
is
me.
making breakfast and attempt to make breakfast because that's all he knows how to do.
I do.
As long as it makes me feel better.
I do pause
I'll do my best.
next to Sunny. Stab.
Stop what? Songbird?
No. I'm pointing at Jim.
No. Oh, with your needle. Yes, with your needle, not with your knife.
Now we have to specify. Stab?
Stab,
Needle,
poke.
yes, knife, no.
Stab? No. Poke? Yes.
It's this, you can poke him with your needle. Just do it in his back so he doesn't see.
Right in the butt.
Yeah.
Not just a gentle poke. It's,
So he doesn't feel it coming. So it just kind of spooks him for a second.
It's like a moment for a second. He's like, not another peanut butter shot.
So
Okay,
you stab
so
him. Roll your healing.
5.
Actually, that's really good. 10.
You get 10 points back.
I'm at 13 of 25.
All right.
I'm just over half.
What's with the arrow, guys?
Orion was making it. So I assume that he knows.
Based off of the direction of the arrow, would Skippy recognize
That's your bad.
where it's
Navigation.
pointing?
Kicking it.
Navigation.
Yep.
Can I roll to help if I'm healed enough?
I don't need your help.
Okay.
I mean, I appreciate the thought, but that was a 3-1-1, so I'm pretty sure we're good. Yeah, we're good.
I don't know why comically I
My
don't-
10.
My 10? No, that's not enough. You failed. I'm just kidding. You
need to
realize
make my
that,
11.
if you followed that exact direction, because you said you did it exact to the direction, that's pointing immediately to the dock that you just destroyed.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna go back to the dock.
Or what's left of it.
So back to the town.
Yeah.
All right.
Or what's left of it, too.
Jim's just gonna go.
The real question is, if it was up,
No.
how would he point up? There's no way to make arrows out of rock that point
You would make a pile in the shape of an
Small
arrow.
one, and then like two rocks, and then like 3 rocks.
You're right.
And you could angle it up.
There are no rocks in the middle of the ocean. When I get to the point that it's like, where do we go from here? He can't stack anything, so he's just like,
He just puts it on his hand and goes like this.
You could technically at this point, now that they know that they are following a direction from you, you could just go.
What?
Just point right at it.
You're the ghost of
oh, I
Christmas
guess
past
he could.
future.
Technically. Yeah, he'll just.
Well,
I don't know why I don't see him pointing. I just see him facing.
But
that
like
general
every
direction.
time you move or deviate from that path, then his hand just goes
it's
like a fucking compass.
No.
Like,
I don't see him actually pointing. I just see him walking that way.
Everyone load up. Let's head back to town.
he probably.
Breakfast.
we can eat on the way.
Jim's just like, ow.
As Sunny continues, like,
And
starts
he's
to
gonna go
angrily
to sleep
pick up
in the
all the
back of the
stuff that he's
That's
done.
right. Skippy can drive.
Yeah.
She's already on the steering wheel.
Yeah, Jim's asleep in the hammock now that Sandra's back and just going and rubbing his ass cheek as well as he's burned to a crisp still.
He got
Put my
stabbed in the
needle
butt.
away.
Yeah.
I'm still holding the fire knife, and I just grab a handful of food.
Start eating it.
You grab a handful of food.
But I don't know why at this point Jim's just looking at her going, he just picks up one of the cigs and goes,
Sets it back down.
No.
no, that's to himself. He just looks and goes,
So we'll drive back to town.
Start shooting at
All right. As you guys approach, you can see smoking remnants in the building. Most of the city is no longer in flames, which is good. The bad part is all of the buildings have been flattened.
What?
Is Jim's
did
friend
you
still there?
all do?
The entire village seems as if somebody had dropped a bomb in the center of it. There's a blast radius. Everything is destroyed.
Does it originate from a specific alley next to the tavern?
Probably not.
Nope. It originates directly from where the town's 3-story tower was.
They must have had explosives.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's different than what Henry blew up.
I will say once Sonny gets to the town, he like gets really quiet. And then if anybody looks in his direction at any point, he's just quietly leaking oil out of his eyes. Because that's the way he cries. And he's just like very quiet about it.
Jim is out cold.
Get a hold of
He's in a
yourself.
lot of pain still, and he's just like,
Don't talk to me.
So you guys see
I'm not making
one
a
single
bed.
person running around.
Oh God.
A small person, actually. And they seem to be digging through the detritus that is once the great city of Bluegill. This person's off in the city.
Someone give me the staple. That was easy.
Well, I just have Skippy pull up next to the dock.
What's
Okay.
left of it?
What's left of it?
Yeah, it's sunk.
it's just floating
He
debris.
once
There are no
arrived,
boats
that's
or
all-
anything around?
Do we see anything
Huh?
like
Are
fishing?
there any boats or fishing boats around?
Not ones that are still viable.
Okay.
When if
Sorry.
he's still in the truck, where's he pointing?
Right now, you're pointing
At the
at
dock.
the dock.
Or what's left of it.
Oh, but like where that boat was that he was looking for, is it gone?
Well, so the vision you had was to come here, and there was a boat at the dock that you could take, and then you travel from there.
Okay,
All the
so
way out
once he's
into the
made it to
water.
the dock, now he's just pointing out into the middle of the ocean.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it looks like my
Maybe
hypothesis was right. We need to go out that way.
Out near the beach, are there any like ropes or nets still laying around?
There's pieces of them.
We might need to build something.
So, as you guys have climbed out of the vehicle,
Jim is still in the hammock, recovering from wounds.
the small person that was digging through the detritus screams and starts to run off.
Uh-oh.
Get him.
Somebody should probably grab him before he
chase
does
him.
get hurt.
Jim's gonna quickly look at Sonny and go, "Let Camille do it." Is he's just like he's still in a
take
lot
off
of
after
pain.
them?
He's
I'll
like,
give chase.
"Let Camille
What's your
do
movement
it."
rate?
She needs the
24.
freedom.
All right, you'll easily catch up to this person.
Oh God.
As you get up to the edge of town, you're come running up behind this person. What are you doing? As you get closer, it seems to have the build more of a child as opposed to an adult.
Oh.
Hey, 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 in French.
Yeah, I'll try and get the kid to stop.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour. No, that's Italian.
That's Italian.
Oh, all right. 1, 2, 3. So it is.
Bonjour.
So you start trying to talk to him in French, and as he turns to look at you, because you're a lot closer than he thought you were, he trips and falls. Hey, he stopped. Also, you recognize this person.
Oh, it's the little kid from the shop.
Yes, it is. This is little Alex.
Oh God.
What shop? I don't remember.
The one that
The one that you
oh,
stole the stuff in.
No, that was the gun shop.
No, that was the one that I went
you were
into
in.
with Camille, and
Yep.
Yeah.
oh no! Wait, do I see him?
Well, they're way off over there now.
Yeah,
I'm
you'd
gonna,
have to go
I'm
run
gonna
the kitchen.
start going towards them.
Can Jim at least show Sonny how to hold the rifle to look down
He can't
the
touch
outfit?
Backing away from.
What
What
about if Jim holds it so you can look down the outfit?
It would
really
be like-
scared of you right now.
If he handed it to him, it would be like,
No,
oh,
no. Seriously, what
blood
if Jim
candy.
actually was holding it so you can look down the scope?
probably.
He turns around and tries to get back up and run.
I'm sit on him.
Now I see this child
Anyways, at
banging
this
his
point,
feet in his
you
hands.
catch up to the two of them.
Oh, Alex. It's okay. It's okay. Hi. Do you remember me?
They said you guys were the ones that destroyed the city.
I mean, they're not entirely wrong. It
It's not
wasn't
hurt us.
me. No, I would never. Come here. I promise I won't hurt you. Where's your father?
You guys said friends and then destroyed the city.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I just joined the city. Yeah. To be fair,
Sonny did not destroy.
Yeah, Sonny didn't have hands in shit, okay?
Why would you have hands and shit?
If anybody's
We won't
hands
get
were in
into
shit, it was Henry's. Shitty hands.
It was a mistake.
the guards said they saw you light the fire in the alley.
That's a blatant lie.
That's a lie. Why would they lie? As more oil leaks out of his eyes.
They said that they saw you run around the corner and then you threw lobbed a fireball down the alleyway behind you.
What? I can't even make that. Shut up! I don't want it from you. As he like speaks. No, I did not. No, we didn't. You know what? Talk again. I'm gonna put you offline. I'll do it. Sorry, he's annoying. Anyway, no, that didn't happen. Look, Henry, he may have heard things exploded. I don't have the full story, but are you hungry? Are you alone?
I am alone because the rest of my family blew up because of you guys.
And I'll fucking do it again. I'll do it fucking
I
again.
feel like everyone's just side-eyeing.
Your dad? Your sister?
Yes, I snuck off in the middle of the night because one of my friends and I were going to go fishing. And the fish bite really good late at night. And while we were out, the ships started to come in, and then they fell out of the sky, and then a bigger ship came, and it dropped the thing, and then everything was gone. At that point, my friend had gone back to the city to warn everybody that the ships were coming because we're not supposed to be out at night. And I had decided I was going to hide here because I wouldn't be able to get back to my town. But then there is no more my town.
So they're
Dun, dun, dun.
Alex, would you come with me?
Are you going to kill me now?
No, baby, no, I'm not. I'm gonna feed you, and I'm gonna give you a warm place to sleep, and I'm.
Your
Big and
friends
fat
going to kill
before we
me?
eat you.
If they try, I will have my brother rip every limb from their bodies, and it will be fine.
Oh, the people responsible? That's us.
No, specifically Jim.
Him.
Him. I don't know why I said Jim.
Give
Him.
you my word, they will not touch you.
Okay, I have nothing else to do.
Okay, come on, Camille, and he's gonna pick her up in one arm,
Oh, Ryan goes to grab the kid.
and he's gonna pick Alex up in the other arm and just kind of cradle him there and turn on his warmers to keep him warm.
As soon as you pick him up, he just starts sobbing.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
oh man.
Something is gonna click in the back of his mind, and for an instant, there's a red eye that just kind of pops open. And he's like, I know. I'm aware. Oh, I know. Don't worry. I'll take care of it. And he's going to walk his happy ass back to the camp with the sobbing child in one arm.
Sure.
He's going to set Camille down and going to say, why don't you go play with your knife? Go on.
Things you never
I was
would
gonna
do
ask real quick.
Hey, what do you have?
When is Sonny getting in the back of the truck?
Oh, no, he's going to stand outside the truck and go,
But he approaches through like close to the back door of it, right?
oh, is the back of the truck closed?
Yeah, it's still open.
It's still
No,
open?
it's open at the moment.
Yeah.
We've parked by the dock.
So when Sonny approaches with the kid, Jim's gonna get out of the hammock and just motion like put him in the hammock.
No, I'm going to hold him.
Then he's just gonna motion and be like, get in the hammock with him now. Because he's just gonna sit there and do this and go, the swinging motion.
Sunny's bright exterior is like dimmed He's
I know.
furious.
I know, but Jim's just like motioning.
on the front of the
Get
truck.
in the hammock, get comfortable with him,
acquire
try to
the
get him to
cable.
sleep.
Okay.
Is what Jim's trying to motion
I'm giving
and like signify without
anchoring
actually
the
saying
cable
it,
to
of like
hit to
try to
Skippy.
calm him down.
the hook on the other side.
Is everybody near the
I'm
truck?
instructing Skippy
No, Jim was in the
Walk
hammock
out
because
to
he's
the
still
boat
hurt really bad.
and
Bring
begin
it
to
back to
tow
salvage?
it back.
So how long is this cable though?
You got about a 30-foot cable.
It's enough to keep yourself in front of the ship while you drag it back.
Oh, you're attaching. Okay.
I'm hooking
it
up the
to
back end of the
box
cable
of the
to
box.
use,
Okay, yeah.
and then I'm leaving the hook on the other side
Gotcha.
so that you can hook it to the capsized ship,
Right.
so we can bring it closer to shore and maybe right it with the truck.
Right.
And get to peep the survivors, if there's any left.
And then start working on it to get us out.
So, as you
That's
guys
all.
get your plan formulated for the next step of your journey, we will end there. We will come back next week and see if we're ever going to find Lockhead.
No. Fucking Orion scared off Sandra, and then Sandra got stabbed. And then
All she had to do was
And then
stand still.
Jim got set on fire, and then
Sounds like a personal problem.
Skippy sank.
We hope that you have enjoyed our adventures today and that you will join us again next week. We're both on Kick and Twitch, right?
And YouTube.
And YouTube. We are on all three of them. So tune in to whichever one makes you happy, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
He didn't switch
Hold
screen.
on. I have to go back in. 3, 2, 1.